Oh no, my helmet. my OSHA certified helmet. It's not moving with me. Oh no, and my OSHA certified hammer. Let me handle this. Also, the green. Wait. There we go. The green part. It's getting chroma keyed. What a disaster. There we go. My equipment. No. It's getting chroma keyed. It looks like I don't have a head like on the other side of this hat. Oh no, I'm in shambles. Hello everyone. Hello. Like look at the starting screen soon. And now you can see it behind my hat. The helmet's an x-ray. Oh no, there's nothing on the inside. Hello everyone. Hello. How you guys doing? It's almost the end of the work week, you guys. We're almost there. We're almost at the finish line. Let's go to class. Oh no, you guys saw what I was watching while the ad break was playing. I was listening to regloss covers just because I like them so much. I know I don't talk about them as much, but but I love their covers a lot. Doing good art is a struggle for me. Oh man, I feel that, Azrael. Like I feel that. Man, there's just so many art ideas in my head, but when it comes to actually executing, it's just not happening. It's just not happening. I think we're gonna keep the hat, the helmet. I think it's funny that it's see-through. It's see-through, and yet you can't see the other side of my head. It really is an X-ray. Well, hello, howdy, everyone. Howdy doody. Hello. Well, let's catch up. Let's catch up. I was actually sharing my screen because I gotta do my Japanese lessons. Let's just go ahead and catch up. I saw earlier that Tetradoxic had followed me. Yay! Thank you for the follow. Matthew, hello. Saribot, always on task, I see. Nixie Dove, you got your sticker. Same with Pickles. Hello, hello. Cielo, I just love sulfuric acid. Hello. Azrael World, hello. Hello. How's everybody doing? Gotta burp. I'm great with drawing animals, but drawing anime characters is impossible. I feel that, you know, everyone has the things that they're like a little bit more excited. I hesitate to say like everyone has things that they're weak at drawing and strong at drawing, because I feel like it's just a matter of practice, right? It's just a matter of practice, but there's stuff that you definitely might enjoy more with drawing, right? So for me also, I like drawing little guys, little dudes. Little animals, little bears, you know. I've actually been pretty good. Hello, Saku. Hello, you got your sticker. I've actually been trying to doodle every day. I got a new little like journal. It's a pretty thick one too. I got a new little mini journal that is pretty pocket sized, and I take it with me like to the office and stuff. I've been trying to just do a doodle, just do like a little drawing every single day. It doesn't have to be too involved. In fact, sometimes I do like a little 5-minute time limit as well. And just, you know, it doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be doodle. It just needs to be on the page, you know? Because I'm so bad at those, like, draw something every day. Oh, you know what? No, we got no music playing. Let's play some music. Listening to Lady Gaga's new song. Have you guys listened to it? It's very much like her old stuff. Abracadabra. Yeah, I'm really bad at those like draw something every day challenges, so I'm just trying to like get good at it, but with like the lowest stakes possible, you know? Like I said, just a doodle. Just a little drawing, you know? So I've been doing pretty good on that. Just because like I do want to get myself to draw more. I feel like I have these like bursts of creativity, and then it's followed immediately by like creative block where I just can't do anything. I don't feel like doing anything. It's made of paper because of budget. This is true. It is true, my helmet, right? But yeah. So, you know, the work week's almost done. The 2 work days the 2 days of like going to the office have been like kicking my butt, but it's only week 2, so we'll see how it goes for the rest of the month. Abracadabra. Yeah, I didn't know that Lady Gaga released some new music. Well, I knew about, of course, "Die with a Smile" because I love that song and it has Bruno Mars. But this is the first like kind of solo song that I listened to of hers since like the 2010s. I used to be really into her like soon after high school because I'm year of '09, and I would listen to a lot of her music. But I stopped around the time she released "Born This Way." Just because I was listening to other artists. It wasn't anything like I don't like the message she's sending with a "Born This Way." No, I'm totally supportive of that. I just started listening to other things. So yeah. So it's nice to see her back with making the musics. Or it's very possible that like she has been making music this entire time, but I just wasn't really paying attention. But this newest release sounds very much like her old stuff, which is why I'm very like, yeah, this rocks. But yeah. Let's see, what else have I been up to? You know what? Let's actually get started with I am gonna try to, speaking of like habits, right? Speaking of a doodle a day, I am also trying to like do my Japanese lessons a day as well. So let's actually get right into that. We're just gonna do some extra study, some review, like I did last time. Beeplebees, hello, welcome. We're gonna do my Japanese lessons real quick. So this is to, read it as ni. This is to enter. To enter, hayuru. And the little mnemonic device, the little like memory trick for this one is when this kanji and hiragana on the screen, it means to enter a place, right? So I want you to imagine if you're entering someone's house, you probably say hi to them, right? So the way that you remember it is to say hi. So that's hayuru. And there you go. And then this is 9 things. So this is kokonotsu. Sounds like coconuts. So you imagine 9 coconuts, 9 things. I don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard you try. Oh, my eyes itchy. Shichi. Or this is actually nana. There you go. 7. There's another warm-up I've been thinking of for my streams. Actually, I'll get to that after. 7 things. Nanatsu. This is narwhal, because it kind of looks like a narwhal. Speaking of "Die with a Smile," look what song just came up. This is street. I just woke up from a dream where you and I had to say goodbye, and I don't know what it all means. Ichi. There's 1. Survived, I realize. This is water. Water. Water! This is legs. Like, I mean, it looks like legs, doesn't it? So I'ma love you every night like it's the last night. This is hitotsu. And you guys want to know what this means? It means 1 thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. There's 2 things. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Just for a while. And die with a smile. So that's futatsu, and then this is futari. This is 2 people. 2 people. That last one was 2 things. This is 2 people. Futari. And then this is sword. And then 1 person. Lost in the words that we scream. I don't even want to do this anymore, 'cause you already know what you mean to me. Our love's the only one worth fighting for. Wherever you go. Maru means circle. Even though the kanji itself doesn't really look like a circle, it's actually the kanji for 9 with like a little line through it. So the way you remember it is like if you see like a 9-sided shape, it's not quite a circle, but if you just add a little drop more, it's a circle. Don't ask me how that works, but it does with the way that they introduce radicals. Was through. I wanna hold you. There we go. We did it. We did our Japanese practice for the day. Let's go. Okay, so what's the plan for today? Let me put away the browser because we're actually doing some retro gaming today. See you. Oh, I forgot to exit out of it, but let's see what happens when we. Oh, jeez! Magic School Bus jump scare. Bruno Mars jump scare. Okay, no, wait, stop. No, stop. We're missing out on so much plot. What is happening? Wait, I haven't stopped the music yet. Oh, this is a disaster. Was her head off of her body? Wait. Stop talking. Stop talking. How do I exit? Why is the exit not working? There we go. Quit for now. There we go. With a smile. Alright, so the plan for today. Pretend that you didn't see any of that. The plan for today is to play the Magic School Bus. Explores the inside of the earth. I'd wanna be next to you. We've played a couple of the other Magic School Bus games before. Not just a couple. We're actually getting into like the very last ones that we haven't played yet. Like we played Inside the Body, we've played the Animal Kingdom, we played the dinosaur one, we played the solar system one, we played the ocean one. We're getting through them. After this one, the Inside of the Earth, all we have left is bugs and the rainforest. Can you believe it? Christmas in a week. No, can you believe it that we like we played so many Magic School Bus games so far. And it's been pretty fun so far, I'd say. It's been pretty fun. So I'm pretty excited to get into it. Pretend that you guys didn't see that that part. Bugs, yeah! Let's go! Yippee! Wahoo! Yippee! I knew it. I knew you'd like that. That, however, is gonna be next month. I've been wanting to do like a. If you guys have noticed, I've been doing like a retro game every 2 weeks or so. And I kind of like switching off between a Magic School Bus game and like another retro game, right? So, oh, I'm sorry, people. It's next month though. You just gotta wait 4 more weeks. It'll be here before you know it. Before you know it, we'll be looking at bugs. So, yeah. But I've been switching off. So after today's retro games, I'm thinking 2 weeks from now we'll do the Humongous Entertainment game. One of the Humongous Entertainment games. And if you guys aren't familiar with that, it's my childhood. It's one of my favorite games, actually. Favorite, like, I guess, childhood game devs or game companies. Folk, hello. Welcome. I'm just talking about our plans moving forward with like the retro stuff, because we're gonna be playing Magic School Bus today. But I'm gonna be playing like so Humongous Entertainment, they made a whole bunch of different like games for kids. So this includes Pajama Sam, Putt Putt, you know, that purple car, Freddy Fish, Spy Fox. So I'll be picking one of those games to play. I don't know which one yet, but because I played Spy Fox like a long time ago on this channel, like a year or 2 ago. But so we could play that one again, or we could play one of the Pajama Sam games or the Putt Putt games. I haven't decided. I'm thinking like we'll go really, really retro and maybe play Putt Putt Goes to the Moon, because that one's like retro. That one like has more pixel art type graphics. And I think it was like one of my first games too. So yeah, we'll see about doing that. I'm excited for whatever horrors the bug dress up has in store. Well, just you wait. We might find more horrors today. So let's go ahead and get it started. And let's get it going. What was it? Knowledge Adventure? No. Wait, which one is Brotterbund? No, that's Kid Pix and Rugrats. 7th level detective Hasbro? That's My Little Pony. Knowledge? No. Microsoft Kids? It's Microsoft Kids. Okay, it's this one. Alright, so do let me know how the sound is. Okay? Let me know how the sound is. Because I didn't test this beforehand. Oh, wait. You know what? I'm silly. I didn't even turn on the... No! I didn't turn on the 86 box sound, did I? What the frizz? There we go. Okay. Sorry if that was loud. How was the sound? Octopus in a neighborhood? 5 out of 10? So it can go louder is what you're saying. On the magic school bus. Right on the magic school bus. A little quiet? Okay, we'll pump it up a little. How's this? We missed the intro, started over. Run it again. Better? So better, but like, can it go louder, or do you think this is fine? Beep, beep.
This is
There we go.
terrible. I've lost
This is good?
all the
Okay.
rocks and minerals from my collection. What am I going to do?
Oh, this was the context for that. Why did her head do that, though?
Lost rocks? Lost minerals? Not a problem, Arnold.
They're minerals!
We'll take a field trip and go directly to the source.
This is good, pretty good. According to Arnold, it's terrible. Arnold, you don't know the struggle of being a streamer bear. You know nothing, you are but a child. They're minerals, Miss Frizzle! So, I guess this is... When I imagine the title explores the inside of the earth, I just thought of like lava, but yeah, thinking about it, this would include geology, right? So let's see if my geology knowledge is up to snuff, right? Because, let's see, what is my prior experience with geology? I took it in the 6th grade. I remember learning about rocks in the 6th grade and minerals. And then in college, I took a class... It was kind of one of those, like, okay, my very first, a little bit of Binka lore time. My very first semester of college, I messed up. I didn't, like, pay attention to the emails that were like, you can sign up for classes now. You know, usually, you know, you sign up for classes, like, well before the semester starts, right? I either missed the email or I just didn't care, or I didn't know because I was so used to high school, where it's like, they kind of just do it for you. So, you know, I wasn't really familiar with the fact that, like, I had to sign up for my own classes. And then my friends would be like, oh yeah, I signed up for this class and I signed up for this class. Binko, what did you sign up for? I'm like, huh? Sign up? So I didn't know until, like, maybe the week before college started, my very first, like, semester of college, that I was supposed to sign up. So I, like, you know what, I didn't even, like, scramble to try and sign up online. I tried to crash classes, which I think I've talked about before, but if you're not familiar, it's where you just, like, go on the first day of class to, like, you know, a class that you might want to take. You just show up on the first day and hope they have space for you, basically. So my entire first day of college was just crashing classes and hoping that they would have room for me. I remember, like, trying to go for, like, a Japanese class, and they're like, you can stay for the first day, but just know that the wait list is like 86 people long. So needless to say, I didn't get that class, but the 2 classes I did get were Astronomy 101 and Geology of Barifornia. So it was like a super specific class, but I remember I did learn about the geology of Barifornia. So I learned about, like, fault lines and what rocks are common to Barifornia. I don't remember any of it. I don't remember any of it now, other than the fact that we have, like, multiple fault lines in Barifornia, including the San Andreas fault, the San Berdreas fault. But that's really all I remember. What I remember more of is the rocks, because can you guys see where it says, like, igneous and metamorphic and sedimentary and mineral? I had a book in the 6th grade that, like, taught me about those things, and then I had a friend who was, like, a rock geek. I still wonder where he is right now or how he's doing, but he was like a rock geek. And I remember during the unit and chapter on rocks, he bought gifts for not bought, but like I guess his family or his dad is like a geologist or something, and he gave not just one but 3 rocks each to each of his classmates, myself included. And it was like one example of like an igneous rock, a metamorphic rock, and a sedimentary rock. I don't know if I still have them. They might be in my parents' place, but I remember like he gave everyone like 1 obsidian and 1 sedimentary rock. I think it was like limestone or something, and then like 1 metamorphic rock. Like everyone in the class like got 3 of them. So I remember for a while I had my own like obsidian and my own limestone, and they weren't small either. They were big. They were like if you were to like make a fist, you know, like it was about that big. So like, man, this kid was kind of the homie. Why he crawling like that? He's looking for his minerals. He thinks he's gonna find it under the table. I feel like the floor is pretty clean. I feel like he's not gonna find it. I think we could just sit here forever and force Arnold to crawl around for an eternity. It's what he deserves, really, if you think about it. If you really think about it. Did you find out what kind of rock Dwayne Dwayne the Rock Johnson the Rock is? Probably igneous, since he's Polynesian, right? I forget like specifically like from where. Is he Samoan? He gave out obsidian shards like a prison shank. No, it was a rock. However, oh my gosh, you just like awakened this memory. One kid did accidentally like get cut on his obsidian, but he was not. I remember so clearly because he wasn't making a big deal out of it. It was like one of these guys that was like, he was a bit of a jokester, and I remember it was like after school, I was waiting for my parents to pick me up, and we're all just chilling like at the front of the school, and I remember he was like, Binka, look, my hand is bleeding, Binka, and he was like putting his hand up against my face, and there was real blood like flowing down. I guess he like accidentally like cut himself with the obsidian, but instead of freaking out, he was like showing everyone and like, you know, causing a potential like bio scare, you know, like you're definitely not supposed to like just show off your blood to other people, right? I remember it so vividly because like I'm not scared of blood, but I do remember it being gross. I remember it being like, like stop that. You know, like this kid is just showing his blood to everyone, his bloody hand. But also, now that I think about it, like, why wasn't he freaking out? Did that not hurt at all, you know? So, yeah, obsidian, if you guys didn't know, it can be sharp. Like, if you flake it off, those flakes are as sharp as a knife or, like, a shard of glass. So, you know, just be careful. Just be careful with that kind of stuff. It is pretty, though. And you can make portals with it. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the swing of things. So, we're not gonna click on Arnold because we want him to crawl around for a little more. So let's talk to, is this Phoebe, Wanda, and Carlos?
It's really neat to think that new rocks are being formed all the time.
This is true. What was that hand in the background? What was that hand? Zahando! Let me move the screen over a little bit. There we go. Let's talk to Wanda.
Active volcanoes are chock full of exciting stuff, like magma and gases.
Like magma and gases. I'm gonna mute for a second. Beans is back. The graphics are improved. This is true. Hello, Jackie Tetris lover. Hello, welcome. Yeah, I mean, look at these drawings. I like how you could tell that like some of it is like just photos scaled way down and turned into bitmaps, right? But if you look at the actual like characters and drawings, like there's a bit of a charm to it, right? Like it's not quite pixel art. It's very like MS Paint art, because if you look at the lines, it looks very MS Paint. Why is the one in blue look like me? It looks like me, kind of. It's Carlos. He's the Joker, baby.
Sometimes volcanoes are explosive, and sometimes they're not.
His mouth. I don't like the way his mouth moves. Look at the way his mouth
Rocks
moves.
are rockin'.
Rocks are rockin'. What about Wanda again?
Some volcanoes send chunks of rock, called bombs, flying through the air.
You say bombs? The compressed audio, right? I love it. I like the mix of like, there's some random like 3D assets here that have been bitmatified. Like they were bitmaps, I think. But another thing I wanted to highlight is look at the fashion. Like look at Wanda's fashion right here. I feel like you can't pull that off like nowadays, right? Just the magenta and pink. Okay, let's see what is... Oh wait, we have to click. Oh, there we go. What is this? It's an alien. You got a Triceratops head. Jesus Christ, why does it sound like that? That's like a heavy metal, like, like growl. That's like after you listen to your favorite, like, heavy metal artist. Guys, look at the bus behind Miss Frizz. Look at what it says. It says wah. More like, yeah, it is a roar. It's a roar. That's the same sound skeletons make in Daggerfall. That's I wouldn't doubt that. Why was it so loud? I'm not sure. If it is too loud, let me know. I can put the gain down by a little bit. Hey, you got your sniffer sticker. Everyone make sure that you got your stickers. Your 1 point redeems. What is... Oh, these are flies. I thought these were like atoms. The voice actor had a blast with that. Yeah, probably. There's probably some guy in the studio that was like, hey, you guys want to hear my heavy metal roar? Yeah, sure, Jimothy. Go for it. Alright, here we go. Oh, that was sick, Jimothy. That was sick. Look, I thought these were like atoms, like, just floating around. Oh, we fed the frog. And then there's a fork. Hello, Pickles. Hello, welcome, welcome. We are now playing Rick Sager. Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining the class. Welcome, welcome. We're playing a little bit of Magic School Bus Explores the Inside of the Earth. So let's see what we have. This looks like an egg, right? It is an egg. The dinosaur. What about this one? I guess we can't click on the poster. Punk rocks! Let's go! Punk rocks! I love that. Tag yourself. I'm the blue one. Then Scholastic was like XD after he recorded? Probably. Book of Rocks? What's this? More books on volcanoes. Apple. Very cool. Snail. I love these sounds. I'm loving these sounds.
The Subduction Zone
Jesus.
by Carlos. Click on the tab to see the other section of this report.
Yeah, the what's it called? The audio mixing is a bit some things are definitely louder than others. Then they're like, okay, put it in, exactly. Snail! Exactly. Destroying crust, creating crust underwater. Okay, let's see the Subduction Zone. I think this is where like if you think about tectonic plates, you know, like the plates that like all the land masses are floating on top of. Subduction Zone is where it goes under, right? It goes under?
Destroying crust. Ring of Fire. If you look at a map of active volcanoes and earthquakes, you'll see that most of them occur around the Pacific Ocean. Indonesia, Japan, the northwestern United States, Mexico, Chile. They all have them. This pattern is called the Ring of Fire.
Cool. That's why there's more likely to be like earthquakes and like eruptions around the Ring of Fire, right? Philippines is there too, and California. So no matter where me and my family go, earthquakes abound. Japan too. Oh yeah, so this is what I mean. So the Subduction Zone is where like two plates will meet and one of them will like sink below the other. So this poor crab.
What comes up must go down. You might wonder, since new crust is being made all the time, if the Earth is getting bigger. Well, it's not. And that's because sooner or later, these plates have to sink back down into the mantle. Thin ocean plates will sink down beneath a thick plate that has a continent on top of it. So the ocean plate gets shoved or subducted down into the mantle, and the ocean floor is turned back into mantle rock.
Yeah, it's almost like you're recycling the land, right? So Like there is a land or ocean, floors that are getting subducted underneath another plate, and then that gets like melted down in the mantle, and then it rises up again through a volcano. And then that lava, that magma, it like lands in the water and creates new land, right? So it's it's kind of like, what is that one law of, is it thermodynamics? It's that one law where it's like matter can't be created or destroyed. It just keeps getting like reused and recycled.
What comes up
Oh no,
must
we
go
already heard
down.
it. No,
You
Carlos,
might
stop.
wonder.
No. Okay.
Hotspot volcanoes.
Peg School, hello, welcome. We are learning about subduction zones with the Magic School Bus, and we're exploring the inside of the Earth. We're not quite there yet. We're still in the classroom. But yeah. How long do you have a classroom for? What do you mean? Like my stream setup? Like how long have I had it, or how long am I gonna be in the classroom? If it's the latter, we're just gonna explore everything we can here in the classroom, and then we'll go into the Magic School Bus and actually explore the inside of the Earth. Yeah, where can I find one? Yeah, where can we find some volcanoes? Asking for a friend, and that friend's name is Randon.
Where can I find one? Many hotspot volcanoes are located in the Pacific Ocean. If you look at a map of its sea floor, you'll see many chains of islands that formed from a hotspot. In warm oceans, coral reefs grow in the shallow water around volcanic islands. When the volcanoes erode below the surface, these reefs are left behind and are now called atolls.
Cool. I actually didn't know the thing about the reefs. I did know about like the volcanoes, but I don't actually know that much about coral reefs. The static sound, is there really static sound? I know it sounds compressed on my end, but does it sound staticky to you guys? Oh no. Cool transparent hat. Yeah, thank you. I got it for sale. It was supposed to protect my head, but it actually just goes right through it. So, we're gonna need stuff like this to explore the inside of the Earth.
How are they made? Some volcanoes form in the ocean in the middle of a plate. Deep in the Earth's mantle, a hot area of magma called a plume bursts up into the crust to erupt for a while. This gradually forms a huge volcano that may rise above the ocean's surface to form a volcanic island.
Cool. I think I remember like learning about, if you look at like the Hawaiian Islands and the way that they're like the tectonic plate that they're oh give me a second. Gino, my other cat, wants out. So give me a second. Okay, I'm back. I was just letting out both cats. Both cats actually wanted to leave. Hanel, hello, welcome, welcome. We're learning about the inside of the Earth. What do you guys remember from geology class, if you guys ever took a geology class? Actually, mine wasn't even a geology class. It was just like a very basic, like 6th grade science class, but we had a section, right, on like geology, tectonic plates, and volcanoes and all that good stuff. So this is literally going back to like, I'm just going off what I remember from back then. It's been many years since I was in 6th grade, so things might have changed since then. Can you imagine? Well, also this game is pretty old, so I think my knowledge and the knowledge in this game are probably gonna align pretty well, but it's very possible that it's like, actually, Miss Binka, there's another type of rock. It's called splorphamorph. It's different from igneous and metamorphic and sedimentary. Get your facts right. My senior year of Slug High School, I accidentally took 3 science classes, and one of them was Earth and Space Science. Nice! Let's go. I definitely like know a little bit, like my knowledge of like astronomy is definitely like stronger than my knowledge on like geology, but the interest is there. Like I feel like stuff like rocks, like igneous and metamorphic, that one was like interesting enough for me to like retain it even as an adult. So whenever like you want to share your Earth and space expertise, feel free. Feel free. Is this mantle? Okay, I guess, can we not click on anything else?
Destroying crust.
Destroying crust?
The Subduction Zone by
Okay.
Carlos. Destroying crust.
Okay, I guess that's it. That's the whole report. Good job, Carlos. Click on the cactus. Ooh, flower. Yummy nopales. Actually, I've never eaten nopales before, or cactus. I've never eaten it before, but I know that it's like a tasty treat for some cultures. It's Liz! Oh, she's doing a little dance. Wow, what a gal. She laid eggs. Oh my god. She's pregnant an ant. And she's doing a dance. This is awesome. Oh, I think these are all other reports. Let's go ahead and click on it.
Volcanoes by Wanda.
Volcanoes.
See all those tabs? Click
Hello,
on
my
them to
baby.
check out
Hello,
the
my
different
honey.
sections of my report.
Hello, my ragtime gal. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Okay, so let's learn about volcanoes.
Volcano basics.
Teach us the basics, Wanda.
What are they?
Oh, we got video.
Some mountains are volcanoes. They are made when hot molten rock called magma spills or explodes out of holes in the earth. These holes are called vents. The magma collects in a magma chamber deep under a volcano. The pressure in the magma chamber builds up until the magma pushes up and comes out on the surface of the earth. After it reaches the outside of the earth, magma is called lava. As lava cools, it hardens and builds up on top of the mountain. This makes the mountain get bigger every time.
I always confuse lava and magma. Get magma'd. So magma is when it's inside the volcano. Lava is when it's outside the volcano. Cool. I confused that and the whole thing with meteors, meteoroids, and asteroids. Like, there's something like, once it enters the atmosphere, it's one name. Once it, like, I don't know, like, it collides with the earth, it's another thing. But, it, you know, semantics. So, that's volcanoes. Let's see. There's different types of volcanoes. This I kind of remember. Hello, May Shark. Hello. These facts are straight fire. It's true.
Composite volcanoes. Composite or stratovolcanoes are made from lava from both types of eruptions. Some of these eruptions are quiet and result in lava flow, and others are really explosive and create ash. Composite volcanoes have the shape we usually think of when we imagine a volcano.
Okay. The shape we usually think of? I imagine like a mountain. So let's see what the other two are. I remember these terms, but I don't, like, if you were to ask me, I wouldn't know. So let's look it up.
There are three basic volcano types: shield volcanoes, cinder volcanoes, and composite or stratovolcanoes. The biggest of these, shield volcanoes, are broad and have been made by lava which flows for a very long way before it cools. Shield volcanoes are made from the lava that cools to form basalt.
Okay, so a shield volcano is pretty big. Cinder volcanoes?
Cinder
What's that?
volcanoes. Cinder volcanoes are tall and steep and form quickly.
Thank you for the lurk pickles.
Their thick, sticky magma makes it hard for gases
Sticky
to
magma.
escape. But when the gases do pass through, they cause very explosive eruptions with gritty volcanic ash which builds up a small mountain.
Cool. Oh yeah, get your stickers, everyone. Get your stickers. Cool. I'm still having trouble differentiating between the three volcanoes, but I kind of like that because we're playing it via a kid's game. They're doing the whole, like, you know, Reddit, like, explain like I'm 5. So they're using really good, simple language to help me understand it. Cinder volcanoes, them show-offs.
Volcanoes around the world.
Ooh, Hawaii.
Hawaii. The biggest volcanoes on Earth are located above hotspots in the Earth's mantle. Mauna Loa on the island of Hawaii is a shield volcano formed above a hotspot. A hotspot is an area of the Earth which is always forming magma. The hotspot stays in the same place, but the ocean plates above it move over time, causing new volcanoes to be formed in a string. This is how many of the Pacific Islands were formed.
That's such a good way to put it. Okay, yeah, that's what I was trying to explain earlier, is that, like, there are spots in the earth where, like, there's always, was it magma, not lava. Like, it's always forming, and that spot stays the same, but the tectonic plate above it is always moving. So that's why the shape of the Hawaiian Islands is the way it is, because that's just, like, you know, lava and magma will build up and build an island, but then the tectonic plate will shift more and more, and then it's going to build the next island and the next island and the next island. And I believe, is that also how Japan was formed? That's definitely how, like Wanda said, like that's how a lot of the Pacific islands are formed, but I don't know if that's also how like Japan and the Philippines were formed. According to Random, the volcanoes in Hawaii are suck because they only drip a bit, they don't explode. Oh yeah, you need like the explosive ones. Volcanoes, good or bad?
Mount St. Helens. 2 months before Mount St. Helens, a composite volcano in Washington state erupted.
More than the 7,000.
It began having little earthquakes. The magma chamber inside pushed out, creating a huge
this has a different
bulge on
name
the north
now,
side of
doesn't
the
it?
mountain, alerting scientists that it might erupt soon. Suddenly, the part of the mountain with the bulge slid down the mountain, and as it slid, pressure was released. The entire north side of the mountain was blown out. Ash rained down.
That's crazy.
Shockwaves toppled trees.
An entire
and
part of the
ice
mountain
and
is
snow
just
caused
gone
avalanches
now.
of mud. In a few short moments, the mountain was reduced by 1/6 of its size. 59 people died from the eruption.
Oh,
Today,
no.
the area is a national monument where people can study volcanoes.
Pretty cool. So Mount St. Helens, isn't that the one that reverted back to its indigenous name recently? Is that Mount St. Helens? There's one called like is it Denali or Denali? I think it's in Washington, right? Washington State? I don't know. Someone please correct me. I forget. I forgot. But I know that there was a mountain in like the Pacific Northwest that used to be like more European name, like St. Helens, but now it's a more like indigenous name. Okay, volcanoes, good or bad?
Volcanoes, good or bad? Do you think volcanoes are dangerous mountains that can harm people, destroy forests, and crash buildings? You're right, but volcanoes also make new rocks and land, and they create beautiful mountains.
Exactly.
Plus, the minerals in this new rock help make soil that's great for farming.
So pretty.
That's why so many people have chosen to live near volcanoes throughout time. And scientists are learning more about volcanoes so that people living near them can be prepared.
That's also why, back onto like stuff like mythology, which is more of my wheelhouse. A lot of times when you see like a volcano deity, like a volcano god or goddess, they're usually associated with both destruction and creation. What was the one for Hawaii? I want to look this up now. Hawaiian roller coaster ride volcano goddess. Was it Pele? Melee? It's Pele. So the goddess Pele, she's associated with both destruction and creation because even though like volcanoes are very destructive, the soil that comes out from after the explosion, it's very fertile. Nafiri. Oh, that's Moana. Moana, make way, make way. I haven't seen the second one. I heard that it's not great, but I do love the first one.
Mount Vesuvius.
Vesuvius, this one's
One
famous.
famous composite volcano that killed many people is Mount Vesuvius, near the town of Pompeii in Italy. In 79 AD, the volcano erupted. It created a speeding avalanche of superheated gases and volcanic ash, which swept down on Pompeii. For 3 days, this hot debris buried the town of the 2,000 people in it. 1,700 years later, the buried town was discovered and dug up. Today, if you look in the hollows of the solidified ash, you can still see the shapes of people, animals, and even food. They tell us the story of Pompeii's terrifying last days.
Dang, there's something about like volcano, aftermaths and stuff like Vesuvius that's really not just like as sad, but kind of haunting too, because they're stuck that way forever, right? Like well, I know that Random was also talking about the person that was like forever encased while they were jorking it, right? And isn't that his dream too? But also just the idea of it is very haunting. Also because death by volcano seems super painful. Like I don't know if I think I've heard differing things where like it can be really painful, but it can also be instant, right? I think what doesn't kill people is the lava. It's the smoke. It's the smoke, the burning like smoke. So that to me is like, oh, what a way to go. Normies will remember the Pompeii couple. VTuber enjoyers will remember that Pompeii guy. He was jorking it and he's charging the crystal. But yeah, I was talking about something. Well, now I forgot. I think I was just singing to Moana and I got distracted. Consider the coconut. The what?
Igneous
Consider
rocks.
its leaves. Oh, igneous rocks. These are rocks that are made from volcanic eruptions, right? All right, let's take a look.
Hot rocks. Igneous rocks begin deep in the earth as magma, which is hot melted rock material. When a volcano erupts,
Oh no,
the
there's a
molten
horse.
lava and ash cools
Run
into
away.
extrusive igneous rocks on the surface of the earth. Other igneous rocks form when the magma cools underground. These are called intrusive igneous rocks. All igneous rocks are made out of minerals, and they are named by what minerals they
minerals,
contain
Miss
and how
Frizz.
the rock was formed.
Okay, so intrusive, they're formed like in the earth, and extrusive is out of the earth. Let me see.
Extrusive rocks.
Igneous rocks that form outside the
The
earth are
audio.
called extrusive rocks. They form from cooled lava, which is magma that comes out of the ground. Since the lava cools very quickly, the rocks have very small crystals, which are hard to see. Some extrusive igneous rocks are
Obsidian.
rhyolite, andesite, and basalt. Pumice is an extrusive igneous rock, but it is filled with holes created by trapped gases. Pumice can float because it has so much air trapped in it. Obsidian is a type of rock that cools so fast there's no time for crystals to grow. It's often called volcanic glass because it looks and breaks like glass.
True, yeah, we're just talking about obsidian. And pumice, you know, is good for getting the calluses off your feet, right? Very soft to the touch. Well, not soft, but like, you can scratch it on yourself and it won't hurt as much, right? He became the crystal, the jail crystal. He raised the volcano. We now know if we know not if Pompeii guy won. There you go. Alright, intrusive rocks.
Intrusive
And
rocks.
intrusive thoughts.
Igneous rocks that cool
Should definitely
inside
eat the
the
forbidden
earth are
marinara.
intrusive rocks. Since the magma cools slowly, the minerals in intrusive rocks have time to become large crystals. Their mineral crystals are large enough to see without a microscope. Some
Ooh.
intrusive igneous rocks are granite, diorite, gabbro, and peridotite.
Okay. Granite. The little mouse there. Is there anything else? Okay, that's all the report. Let's see what Phoebe did her report
The
on.
Mid-Ocean Ridge by Phoebe.
The noise
If you want to
compression.
check out the other section of this report, click on the tab.
Ever since Jackie pointed out the compressed audio, I can't stop noticing it. All right, we're gonna learn about the Mid-Ocean Ridge. Let's go. Ooh, layers of the Earth. I know some of this. There's the mantle, the core, the crust, and is there more?
Layers of the Earth.
The crust is us. Okay, the mostly mantle.
Mostly mantle. The middle layer of the Earth is the mantle. This is the thickest layer of the Earth, just like the main fruity section is the thickest part of the peach. The mantle is incredibly hot. Globs of melted rock, called magma, are always trying to squeeze their way up through the top part of the mantle and through the crust. Sometimes the magma manages to make it all the way up and through to the top, where it comes out of a volcano.
Do you guys know that, like, in terms of the deepest, like, dug hole that humans have made, we still haven't made it, like, past the crust. But it's also because the closer you get to the mantle, the hotter it gets. So, like, stuff like their digging equipment gets hotter and, like, there's the possibility that it could, like, not only get damaged, but even melt with how hot it gets, like, closer to the crust. So, closer to the mantle. So, yeah. That rich gooey filling is the mantle. Imagine like it's lava and then there's a core on the inside. The difference was pretty obvious in the last. Oh yeah, with the audio, right? Molten center. And then the green part here is the crust. That's where we are.
The crust is us. The crust is the outside layer of the Earth, which is the continents and the ocean floor. We live on top of the crust. The crust is the thinnest part of the Earth, sort of like the skin of a peach.
It's the thinnest, but it's also like I said, we haven't even gotten through it yet. I don't know what the percentage is if we gotten even like halfway through the crust, but all I know is that it's like it gets hotter. So we don't know what the core exactly is like because obviously, like I said, we've never reached it. But let's see what we can predict.
Inside at the core, the Earth is a sphere made of 3 made layers. The inside layer, deep in the center of the Earth, is called the core. If the Earth were the same size as a peach, The core would be about the size of the peach pit. There are two parts to the core. The inner core is made of solid metal, but it's the
How do
hottest
they
part
know
of the
that?
Earth. And the outer core is made of molten metal.
But how do they know that? How do they know that the core isn't just where the mole people live, like what Pexcool said, and where Agartha is? Now there's probably ways to predict it, right? But I do remember this one time there was like a Simpsons episode where they're doing that thing where they kind of scroll down into like a bottom layer of like the house, and you can see like what's in between the two floors of the house. And then sometimes they'll like zoom through the like the earth, and they'll show what's like underneath the earth, and sometimes they show like disturbing things. There was one episode where they showed like a guy like crawling out of a coffin, but he was a skeleton, so obviously he died trying to dig himself out of the coffin. It's one of those details where like you blink and you miss it, but now that you've seen it, it's a little like haunting in a way. But another one was when I think they were like showing like the camera go from like America to Japan or China or something like that, and when it went through the center, it showed like a Hindu god. I don't know which one. I want to say it was like Vishnu. But it was him like pressing buttons with all of his hands, and then he stopped and was just like, "Phew!" And then the camera kept going into like Japan and China. It's one of those things that's like so vivid in my head.
Creating crust underwater.
Let's make some crust.
Black smokers. In areas of the mid-ocean ridge
The
that
difference
have
of the
active
audio.
volcanoes, there are also underwater geysers called hydrothermal vents. They are formed
Ooh,
when
we
seawater
explored that
sinks
last time.
down through
We
cracks in
explored
the
the
ocean
ocean.
floor. Down there, close to the magma chamber, the water gets heated and shoots back up again. Some underwater geysers are called black smokers because the water shooting out of these has picked up tiny dark minerals like manganese.
I love manga.
Underwater volcanoes.
The audio is crunchy again.
The magma that forces
These are cool
its way
videos,
up from
though.
the mantle forms huge ranges of volcanoes.
I know it's not easy
way
to
down
see,
deep
but
on the ocean
trust me
floor,
on this.
called a mid-ocean ridge. We know this from scientists who have gone down to the bottom of the ocean in submersibles.
Funky music. But then again, these are the same folks that made the Venus penis music, right? Different audio because of the altitude. I don't know what is. I feel like it's probably like different equipment or something. But yeah, let's let him keep crawling down there. Now we have another set of students over here. Let's see. Actually, we didn't click on. Ooh, cool pictures. Very retro looking. Very bulbous. Oh, cool. That one looks funky. Ooh, it's like a crystal. What's this one? That one looks like opalite, like the shiny type of mineral. I didn't click on these. Ooh, that just looks like pants. Oh, what are those? Cool. Ooh, pretty. Kind of want to get this for my little niece. Ooh, yeah. Talking about the game or the rocks? Both would be cool. The game you can get on what's it called? The game you can get it on I got this off of a site called My Abandonware. You just gotta be able to mount the disc, and and I'm using 86 box, which is a like Windows emulator essentially, but I'm sure there's a way to play it. I lost the game, man. We all lost the game. But yeah, look at this funky dog on the outside. He's so funky. Gojikins, hello. Pork. Yeah, we lost the game. We lost the game. Okay, let's see. Arrived just in time to lose the game. Let's talk to all the students.
These ones are really cool because they're like giant geological diaries.
It's really cool that caves get made by water underground.
That what gets made by water? I heard her say kids. Oh, caves. I heard her say like the audio is messed Is it more messed up? Because I'm hearing it and it's already messed up. But like, is it even more messed up on your guys' end? She said caves are formed underground with water. I heard kids, and I'm like, that's not how kids are made. Oh, it's a bit garbled. Let's listen to Ralph, and I want you to tell me if you can even understand what he's saying, because we'll see how garbled it is. What Goji said? Ah, okay. Click on them again. Okay.
They might not look like much on the outside, but geodes are awesome on the inside.
Could you guys understand what he said? Because I could definitely still understand. It was a little like, you know, compressed. Ralph sounds fine. Let's listen to her again.
There are fabulous things in caves, like stalagmites and stalactites.
What about her? I keep forgetting her name. Was it Keisha? He is a shield enjoyer. Also good? Maybe click on the dog? Okay. There's the dog. And then I'll click on Tim.
It's amazing to think that something as big as the Grand Canyon was made by a river.
There you go. How was that? We also have an ad break coming up, so I might switch scenes in a bit. But yeah, how was that? Any garb? Maybe it's like kind of random on like which. Something happened last time. The dog sounded garbled too. Oh, so yeah, maybe it's something with 86 bucks. Sounds fine now. Thanks for letting me know. Let me put you guys over in the cub corner though, because we are gonna have an ad break soon. Audio's good now. Reminds me of audio artifacting and emulation. That probably is what that is. By the way, do you guys like my hat? my cool X-ray hat. Okay, I'm gonna eat my Chipotle right now, but I'll see you guys after the ad break. Yum, yum, yum. We're back. We're so back. I'm still eating my Chipotle. But I think it's time to get back to class. Quite literally. Oh yeah, I keep realizing that like you can't hear the music from the game when I put you guys in the cup corner, so I just randomly put on music. Hello, Tetradoxic, hello. And then Pickles, good night. Good night. Every time I hear the intro to this song, I can only picture that dumb SpongeBob walking on the beach, Vine. Man, I miss Vine. Let's go to the beach. Who am I? The beach. Nicki Minaj. Road work ahead. I sure hope it does. Yeah, that's cool. I love that one. It's such an underrated one in my opinion, because everyone talks about like the road work ahead one, and they were roommates, and the two bros sitting in the hot tub 5 feet apart because they're not gay. But there's the ones that I feel like aren't as like well known, but are so funny. Like the Nicki Minaj one gets me every time. And the little baby going, "I smell like beef. I smell like beef." I think there's like another baby one where it's someone just saying like, "Hey," and then like the baby just gets up with her hair all messy and she's like, "What?" God, I miss Vine. Anyway, let's get back to it, shall we? Nicki Minaj. Yeah, so at random points, the audio might sound kind of crunchy, so you'll just have to bear with me. Now let's click on, is this Dorothy Ann? I keep forgetting their names. There's Ralph, Arnold, Tim, Keisha, which also reminds me of the Vine, the Miss Keisha. Oh my freaking gosh, she freaking dead. But I don't know if that's actually her name, and then there's Dorothy Ann.
Boats are fascinating because they're giant cracks in the earth.
I like the one with the sleeping girl and the what? And the person videoing pours water on her. Yeah, that one. Hello. I like that one a lot. There's a couple. I'm trying to think of the ones that me and my friends would quote, like the "Hi, welcome to Chili's." Like whenever I see my friends from like the Filipino club, I wave the same way that guy does when he does the "Hi, welcome to Chili's." Like you just gotta have your hand, like your arm at like a 45-degree angle and just, or is it a 90-degree angle? And just, "Hi, welcome to Chili's. It's Wednesday, my dudes. Yippee! Want to catch the stream when Teach is starting? Yeah! Thanks for the follow earlier. I appreciate you, Tetradoxic. No hand tracking? I know. I literally did the wave too! Not realizing that you guys couldn't see me do it. The windshield wiper wave. I like that one too. Okay, let's take a look at the reports. I also noticed that there's like X's on the ground. I think that's probably where Arnold's lost stuff is. What's this? Oh my god, it was a mouse. Why was it like that? Why? Okay, let's look at the reports.
Geodes by Ralphie. Click on the tabs to check out other sections of my report.
How come? Sorry, give me a second. I was getting food out of my teeth. How come Ralphie's the only one that tells us to look at the tabs? I had to figure that out for other ones.
Mineral, rock, or crystal?
They're minerals, Ralphie.
Crystal. There are 6 basic crystal shapes that result in different sizes and patterns of a crystal face. Light reflected off of a crystal face is what we see glittering. That's how we know it's a crystal.
It's Casper Cattuccini. Did you guys see that? He's trying to steal the crystal.
Mineral. Minerals are the building blocks of rocks. But what exactly is a mineral? Well, minerals are always solids and they're natural, which means they're not made by people. They're not alive and have never been alive. A mineral is made from one or more chemical ingredients which are arranged in certain shapes called crystals.
So, quick question for you guys. What would you guys consider a pearl? Is a pearl a mineral? Because it's made from, what's it? Clams, right? Or oysters? one of the shelled creatures. Are those, would you guys consider that the same as something that's formed, like, in the earth? Like, I don't know, a quartz or something like that? I've always been confused when it comes to specifically pearls, right? Because like they come from an animal, but they themselves were never alive, right? It's a mineral. It's a waste byproduct of compacted silt. It's made from compressed sediment. It's an oyster geocrystal. Yeah, because they come from a living creature, but they like the thing itself is is waste, right? How dare you say those words? It wasn't me. I was just reading it off of you guys. I learned it from watching you. But yeah, like the material itself is essentially being formed in the creature's body, but it itself was never alive. It's just made from a creature that was alive, right? Fun fact: sea snails, like conches, can produce pearls as well. Oh, cool, nice. Yeah, is that the only like thing that can be mistaken for a mineral that was made in like a living being, or not mistaken for? I guess it is a mineral, right? The sea creature was never alive. No, you misunderstand. I mean the pearl. So Randon produces geocrystals inside his cloaca. Now that's a set of words that I'm like, how dare you? Oh my gosh, kidney stones are. Oh my gosh, I've never even thought of that. How dare you say this? I can't believe you've done this. Kidney stones, I prefer to call them human pearls. Yeah, make a necklace out of them. Sell it for good money. They hated me for I spoke the truth. He's just like Jeebus.
Mineral.
Gallstones too?
Minerals are
Oh no, wait, we heard that part. Rocks.
Rock. All rocks are made of minerals. If you look at a chunk of granite, you'll see that it's made out of different colored pieces. These pieces are the rock's minerals. Although some rocks are made out of only one mineral, most are made of more than one kind. In fact, rocks get their names by what minerals are in them.
Oh, first, okay. Specific kinds of rocks are named after the minerals in them. I thought he meant the etymology of the word rock. I was like, what does that have to do with minerals? But I guess he means like if you find something called like, I don't know, azurite, feldspar or whatever, it probably like implies what minerals are in it. Rock and stone. So minerals are crystals, rocks are minerals. These are all crystals with extra steps. At least that's how I'm understanding it from how these kiddos are telling me, and you guys.
Mineral properties.
Oh my god, look at the little guy. Look at the little guy.
True colors. Although minerals may form in lots of colors, they have one true color, which you can see when the mineral is ground up. To see this color, scrape the sample across the rough back of a tile. This test, called a streak test, shows the mineral's true color in the streak that it leaves behind. Most minerals leave a white streak, which you can't see, but metallic minerals leave streaks of distinct colors.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Scrape test. Hello, Ghosty. Hello, welcome. Oh, I see. I remember oh, you know what? I did also take I took a science class in the 9th grade as well when I was a freshman in high school. We also took like we had like a unit on rocks because I remember we had to do a rock test. It was like a rock identifying test, and I remember the only ones. I was really bad in that class. I'm pretty sure I got it like a D or something. I remember we had a test where we, you know, like just based off of like the appearance and the properties that you could see from the rock, you had to identify it, right? And the only one that I could remember was like sulfur because it's stinky and it's like bright yellow. And a couple of other ones, you know, like the common ones like pumice and obsidian. But there were ones like, you know, quartz, stuff like that, where I'm like, I don't remember nothing. I don't remember nothing about it. I know this is shiny. I feel like I did this kind of rock test for science. Oh, you too? Nice. Did the rocks pass the test? They did not. They were actually executed, so. Just kidding. But yeah, I just remember sulfur stinky. If you... This might sound kind of cursed. If you want to know what sulfur smells like, just fart. Just especially if you like just eat some eggs and fart. That's what sulfur smells like. Were they identified by how much you all rocked? I wish. Then I would have gotten a perfect 60% because I was an awkward freshman. Okay.
What you can see. Every mineral has special properties.
Cool.
These are clues we use to identify it. Some properties are things like a crystal's shape. Another property is color. Some minerals, like malachite, are always one color, but many minerals can fool us by appearing in many different colors. And another property is luster, which is the way minerals reflect light. Pyrite, or fool's gold, always looks shiny like a mirror, while quartz always looks glassy.
I heard about malachite as like something that can eventually form on what's it called, bronze, right? Like once bronze has been exposed to enough oxygen, I don't know if it turns into malachite or you can have malachite on it. I just know because like I studied a little bit of like conservation stuff back when I was in college. And like one of the objects they showed us was like, oh yeah, this is bronze, and if you look really closely, like these little green spots are what's called a patina, and like once the patina gets you know, something, then there's also malachite, blah blah blah. Sulfur's chair seasoning, exactly. You got a science class that actually taught science. To be fair, I feel like a good amount of them did, like the teachers did a good job of teaching us rather, but I just was not motivated back then. I was a high schooler. I took AP Bio only because I passed the test, and I was like, wow, if I could pass the test, I could probably pass the class. I was wrong. But I remember I had like a good time. Oh my god, we were such crappy kids. I just remembered like a random core memory from that AP Bio class is the teacher passed around these small samples of animals suspended in a liquid. And then, like, she passed it around the class, and when it got back to her, our teacher, who's usually really nice and really calm, I remember she was mad at us because someone, I guess, had shook one of the containers that had, like, a little, like, the remains of, like, a jellyfish. And I think, like, the innards of the jellyfish separated from, like, the body. Or something like that happened. Like, someone shook it, basically. I remember she was mad. She was like, guys, like, I'm trusting you with this. Like, who shook this? So I remember like, dang, we were kind of crappy. Science class, it was about how God created the world. Oh no, dang it. Not one of those classes. We made explosives in science class. Man, you took a really cool one then. They test baited you. Not gonna lie, I thought you said someone drank some delicious jellyfish preserves. I know the jellyfish was already dead by this point, but it was like being preserved in like some kind of liquid. Yeah, dang. But now I'm just like, yeah, the poor jelly. Like, I don't know which kid did it. I don't even remember who was in my high school class anymore. I just remember that it was an AP Bio class, advanced placement bio class. Okay, let's move on.
Crystal shapes.
The jelly was teaching people, and then it was ruined. It's true. It's true.
Following
ungrateful
rules,
high schoolers.
Crystals always form in regular geometric shapes. There are 6 main crystal families.
One?
Some families
I
form
want to see a
shapes like
crystal
cubes,
that's cross-shaped.
such as galena or halite, which is salt. Another family forms crystals that look like 6-sided columns topped with a pyramid, like quartz. But all minerals follow the rules for their family. They always build certain shapes or combinations of those shapes.
Cool. Thanks for the alert, Ghosty.
Outer shape, inner beauty. Minerals are made up of chemical ingredients, and these chemicals are always arranged in a particular pattern. When a mineral crystal forms, its crystal face shows the inner arrangement of chemical ingredients.
Cool.
Large or small. Some crystals grow to be very large, and some are very small. The size of the crystal depends on how it is formed. If a crystal is formed slowly, with plenty of room, it will be large. If the crystal is formed very quickly, it'll be small.
Remember to cut your quartz wafers in the correct orientation. Wafers.
Where minerals form.
Oh my god, these drawings are amazing.
Geodes. On the
Tag
outside,
yourself.
a geode looks
I'm
like a gray or light brown sandy ball. But crack it open, and inside are beautiful crystals. Most geodes form in a hole in igneous rock. Dissolved chemicals in the hole slowly form well-shaped
Why does it look like
mineral
those two
crystals.
kids are teasing the one with the geode? Geodes I only know because of The Simpsons. It's yet another one of those like The Simpsons taught me, because there's like an episode where I think Bart brings Santa's little helper, the dog, to school, and that's the same episode where Nelson's like, you gotta pet him so we could feel it. And like I think everyone else was bored by the fact that like everyone else's project was just geodes. Welcome, fellow geodologist. Because he is a geology kid. Crunchy rocks. Is that why they're making fun of him?
Special geode minerals. Most of the minerals found in geodes are either calcite or quartz. If you break open a geode and can scratch the crystals with a knife, they're probably calcite. If the crystals are hard to scratch, they're quartz.
Oh, cool. That's pretty interesting to know, actually, because once again, I'm thinking of my art conservation class that I took, and like another one of the objects was something like it was calcite. I didn't know what it was back then, but it was pretty translucent. Like if you held light up against it, you could not exactly see through it, but like you can make out the light behind it.
The birth of minerals.
They're
Most minerals form within rocks as magma cools. They also form alone when hot groundwater from nearby magma flows through cracks in an older rock. This water holds dissolved chemicals, and when this cools, the chemicals combine to form solid minerals.
Cool. Cool. So that's geodes, minerals. What about this one?
The Grand Canyon.
Like in
by Tim.
Minecraft.
Click on the different tabs to check out all the sections of
the
my
Grand
report.
Canyon. The idea of it is like terrifying to me, because like that's the one where like you could easily die if you don't pay attention to like all the what's it called, like the areas that are roped off and stuff. I think I told you guys about the time where like there was a whole bunch of like Mount Everest videos on my YouTube feed and how people like died there. There was also like around that same time was like a bunch of videos of like the Grand Canyon and like people like times that people died there, and a lot of it is stuff like, oh, there's like a sectioned off place that you're not supposed to go over, and this person went over it and died and fell off, and it's like, ew. Like it's like, bro, I know you want to be a daredevil, but like why risk it for the biscuit, you know?
Sedimentation. Said a what?
Said who?
Sediments are grains of sand that are
What did
made
you
of
call
other
me?
rocks or minerals. Sediments can get moved around by wind, rain, rivers, glaciers, and oceans.
The cloud has
With
a
little
face.
grains of sand drop out of the wind, water, or ice, and are deposited on the ground, then that is called sedimentation. Those layers of sediment can get covered by other layers or strata, like the layers of a cake. The bottom layers of sediment can
cake.
get scrunched down flat by the layers on top, and the weight from the strata on top eventually cements the tiny grains of sediment into solid rock.
That is the same with anywhere you don't pay attention to where it's roped off. This is true, but like if you go on the other side of a roped off section of like a museum, you just get the security guard mad at you, right? But if you go on the other side of like a roped off section of like the Grand Canyon, like you could fall to your death, and that seems like such an awful way to go, right? Strata. Sediment shaped sediments. It's sediment, what is it? Is that one movie? The Dream Within a Dream?
Rock history.
I love
Sedimentary
rock
rocks
history.
are like history books that tell us the story of what Earth was like a long, long time ago. Think
They're
of sedimentary
talking.
rocks as clues. Clues that can help us to figure out things like which areas were on land and which areas were underwater. For instance, pieces of limestone might tell us where a coral reef formed long ago, and a layer of coal might show us where a swamp or a prehistoric forest once lived.
Cool. Rock
Rock
factory?
factory. There are three kinds of sedimentary rock: clastic, organic, and chemical. Clastic rocks are formed from little pieces of broken rock. Sandstone is a clastic rock made of tightly packed sand grains. Organic rocks are made from plant or animal remains. Ocean plants and
Oh.
animals use calcite crystals to make their hard parts. When they die, the hard parts are left, and this makes the rock limestone. Chemical rocks are formed by chemical changes, such as evaporation. Rock salt is a chemical rock. It's what you'll find on the ground after a salty lake or sea dries up.
Oh, interesting. So there are like some rocks do have organic material in it. They do have stuff that like was once living. I guess is that what petrified wood is? Like isn't that like wood that's become rock? I actually don't know now. I actually am unsure.
Fossils.
Rock history? Can we learn about the Goths next? Yes, we can. We totally can. And that's a rock fact. Hello, Idol. Hello. Oh yeah, fossils. I love learning about fossils. Pictures of the past.
Pictures of the past.
That's what I
Fossils
look like.
are like nature snapshots from millions, even billions of years ago. If a prehistoric plant or animal got buried under layers of sand or mud, The softest part would rot away pretty quickly.
Dinosaur.
But the hard parts like shells, bones, or tree trunks would be replaced over time by minerals.
The
That's
way
the
that
way
the
that most
shell
fossils are
thing
formed.
dies is
But some are formed from the tracks that animals
Poor
leave
guy.
behind, like dinosaur footprints. These fossils are called trace fossils.
Petrified wood is exactly that. Ah, cool. Okay. No, that is a wood so afraid of lumberjacks that it won't grow. It's petrified. It's so scared. Yes, hello, Idol. Hello, welcome. Trace fossils? Why not those fossils?
Erosion.
Why not Dos Equis? Why not Tres Leches? Historical picture of Babinka at a Hot Topic. Gods convene for an annual sack of Rome. It's our favorite thing to do, you see. Though I can't say that I was ever a like part of the gothic subculture. I was more of an emo kid, actually.
Rivers shape the earth. Rivers and
Ooh.
streams may not seem very powerful, but they have helped to shape our earth. The rivers sort the sediments by first dropping the bigger, heavier grains like boulders down into the riverbed, and then carrying the smaller, lighter grains such as mud way out to sea. Rivers carve out valleys,
These videos
and in
are
some
also just
places
really
where there are no
nice.
trees, they can create really cool landscapes like canyons. It's hard to imagine, but it's true. All it takes is one little river with a whole lot of patience.
These videos are also really nice. Sometimes I like just like looking at pictures and videos of just like, you know, like forested areas, wilderness places that I would never go to myself because I really suck at hiking and I get tired easily, and I'm more of a glamper than a camper, really. But still, it's kind of calming. It's like Bob Ross's like landscapes, very calming.
Glaciers. Glaciers form in the very coldest places, like way up high in the mountains, where it's so freezing cold that the snow can't all melt.
The 4-bit
Snow
color
piles up
depth,
and
right?
forms ice. Thick layers of ice that move
I
are
love it.
called
I love
glaciers.
how compressed it is.
Eventually, the glacier is
I
so
like how
heavy
crunchy
that
it
it slowly
is.
slides downhill,
Very
eroding rocks
nostalgic.
in its path and carrying them down with it as it slides. Lower down the mountain, when the glacier finally melts, it lets loose all those rocks that were frozen in the ice, and it carves nifty shapes into the land. For instance, Yosemite Valley has steep-sided walls that were carved out by glaciers.
Yosemite Sam.
Breakdown. Land that is
Breakdown,
exposed to
breakdown.
ice, wind and water is gradually worn down by them. Here's an example of how it works. Chemicals in rain, temperature changes, and any number of other things can eat away at an exposed rock. The rock gets weaker and weaker until it finally breaks apart. This is called weathering. You could say it's called weathering because of what the weather does to the rock. After this, the rock pieces
Is that
that
really
are made
why it's
from
called that,
weathering
Tim?
get swept away
Is that
by
really
water,
why it's
ice,
called
or
that?
wind. This is called erosion. All across the surface of the earth, erosion is busy happening.
Cool. Okay, so we found out about weathering into you. Okay.
Caverns by Keisha.
Her name is Keisha.
Click on the
okay.
tabs to see the different
Keisha.
sections of my report.
Miss Keisha. Oh my freaking gosh, she freaking dead. Caves.
How caves are formed. Most caves form in areas where there's limestone rock and where
I
there's
know
a lot of rain.
with this game I've been
Here's
talking
why.
a lot.
The water sinks
I'll-
down
I'll save
through
it for
cracks in the
after.
limestone and collects in underground rivers. This water dissolves the cracks into wider cracks that get larger and larger over thousands of years. Eventually, whole areas collapse underground to form tunnels and caves. This is erosion on the inside of the earth.
I actually had no idea that's how caves are formed. I kind of just thought they were natural parts, like, you know, the earth just made them like that. Or they're stuff that, like, you know, originate from like when the earth was like made, I guess. But now that makes sense. Anyway, I was gonna say, I know I keep on talking about like scary ways to die in this stream, like in this specific stream where we're talking about mountains and lava and stuff like that, but like the whole like topic of caves just reminds me of like spelunker. Wait, is that what spelunkering is? Like the people that like go in caves and stuff? That's also scary. Like that's also like a terrible way to die. Anyway, let's talk about acid.
Acid makes
I
caves
just
too.
love sulfuric acid.
Now, you may ask, how can water dissolve a hard rock? Well, As rainwater sinks through the ground, it picks up minerals that turn the water into a weak acid. The acid
just
dissolves the
love
calcite mineral that
sulfuric
makes
acid.
up limestone. In fact, you can even do a calcite test. All you have to do is put drops of vinegar on a likely rock. If it fizzles, it might be limestone.
How come the kid doesn't say it? Yeah, I was looking at my audio levels. Did the audio bit not play? It was a bit quiet on my end too. Give me a second. It didn't know. Okay. It might be because I'm trying this new thing with using different desktops on my computer. My mouse has this thing where you could just like click it and it goes to like another desktop entirely. So let's do save. Let's do, here we go, sulfuric acid. If I run this. Sulfuric acid. Did it play that time? It was quiet? Oh, so it did, but it was super quiet. I see. Oh, Idol, you got your sticker. No? Oh, no. I'm gonna have to figure that out then. Nada? Nope. Noperino pal? Oh, no. Hello, Julian. Hello. Okay, let me see if I can do a quick fix right now. Otherwise, we're just gonna have to go with it. Oh, you know what? I think it's because it's on another. Give me a second. Where's Sammy? Oh, it's because there was an update. Okay. How about this? Let's save. Run.
Ooh, I just love
Sulfuric acid. Did it play that time? I mean, no. It turns out it's because of my. There it is. Cool. We're so back. We're so big back. Hello, Julian. How are we doing? We're doing good. We're learning about the inside of the Earth. The Earth. And we just wanted to talk about sulfuric acid, as one does, you know? Okay, we learn about acid. What else?
Cave formations.
We now know what Babinka loves. It's true. If they cover aquifers, I'm gonna lose my mind. Who knows? we might be in for a treat.
Clues to caves below. Sometimes there are clues on top of the land that will tell you if there are caves underneath. The most useful clue is called a sinkhole. Sinkholes show where caves have caved
Something
in
funny about
or where a
that.
stream begins to flow underground. Areas with large rounded hills that have
sinkholes are,
many
like,
caves
terrifying.
and sinkholes are called karst areas.
But the way she worded it, it almost felt like she was like showing that it was like a subtle thing. I know she wasn't, but it's almost like a subtle clue that there might be caves underneath. Is this thing called a sinkhole. And it's like this picture of a gigantic sinkhole where like things are just like sinking into the earth. Here's a hint. Sinkhole opens and swallows the skull. Here's a neat hint that'll help us out later. Bottomless trap hole, your monster is now removed from the game. All of us are gonna be removed from the
Cave
game.
deposits. As water underground runs through the limestone, it dissolves the rock's minerals. As the underground water evaporates in the cave, it leaves the minerals behind as wonderful deposits on the ceiling, floor, and walls of the cave.
Okay, cave deposit. Oh yeah, and there's stalagmites and stalactites, just like the Pokemon.
Stalagmites. Stalagmites are carrot-shaped formations that build up on the ground of a cave as water drips down from its ceiling.
Drip, drip,
Like
drip.
stalactites, they grow very slowly. If stalactites and stalagmites join, they form columns. Remember, the G in stalagmite stands for ground.
Ah, that's one way to remember it. Watching the days go. Oh my gosh. Me and Beans love that song. This is not my beautiful house. This is not my beautiful wife. Same as it ever was. Same as it. Have you guys seen that music video where it's the little like nerd thing from like the Nerd's Candy and it's just like hopping to that song? I love that one so much. Same as it ever was. This is not my big beautiful car. Oh no, it's my large automobile. Might is going up, tight is going down. Ah, okay. Cave deposit hints at the existence of a cave withdrawal. You might ask yourself, this is not my beautiful house. Where's my beautiful wife?
Famous caves.
Ooh.
Mammoth Cave. A cave is a hollow area under the earth. Most caves are formed by underground water that dissolves limestone, a sedimentary rock.
This is not my beautiful
A
classroom.
cavern is a large cave,
Just kidding, it is my
usually
beautiful
with many
classroom.
connecting tunnels and rooms. Lava caves are formed when tunnels that were carved by lava flows become empty.
Yeah, Spelunkin? Not really into it. Oh, is that why that one video game is called like Spelunky or whatever? Never actually realized that.
Borneo Caves. On Borneo, a Malaysian island in the Pacific, there are two sets of important caves. Sarawak Chamber is the world's biggest single cave room. It's big enough to hold 16 football fields. Naya Caves is the site of an important discovery. Ancient tools and pottery were found there. They were left by Stone Age people living in Borneo over 40,000 years ago.
Is that the Homo floresiensis? Floresiensis? It's spelunky because you go spelunking. Ah, without the scary deaths, hopefully? Or do you still die in that game? Carlsbad Caverns. I've heard of this one.
Carlsbad Caverns. Carlsbad Caverns National Park in New Mexico, USA, has some of the world's largest and most beautiful stalactites and stalagmites.
I mean, it's a
Geologists
roguelike. Oh
know
yeah,
that the
then
caverns
death
are
is all a
60
part of it.
million years old. The caverns are also home to
jam-packed
thousands
with
of
deaths.
bats. What a great place to visit.
Thousands of bats? Is that where the Vesties are hiding? He hates us. Okay, so that's that report. I think we have one more, right? So we looked at these three and then we just have Dorothy Ann. And Arnold's still crawling around.
Faults by Dorothy Ann.
Faults.
Click on
Whose
the different
fault?
tabs to investigate all the sections of my report.
Did I tell you guys that I went to San Andreas Fault like twice in my life? Because it was the default 6th grade field trip for, I don't think it's even just my middle school. I feel like it's just a bunch of middle schools in California, especially in southern California. It was kind of just our default field trip. It's like if there were no the default. Yeah, it is in fact the default field trip. So I remember we went there and it was kind of scary because like there were parts where you kind of had to like there was like of course the hiking, but then there were paths where it was kind of steep and small, so you had to be really really careful. And then there were also like, I think there were caves, but I remember I was too scared to go into them. I remember people being like you can go in the cave if you want, but you don't have to. I'm like, I'm not down. I'm so not down to go into a cave, especially as a 6th grader. So I went there then, and then in the 8th grade, I guess they just ran out of ideas for field trips, or maybe they didn't have the funding or something like that. Because in the 8th grade, my final year of middle school, they're like, hey kids, we're going on a field trip to San Andreas Fault. And a lot of us were like, didn't we go there in the 6th grade? So we were like, oh, maybe it's a different part of the fault, right? Maybe it's a different part. It was the same part with the same trail, the same cave. We were just there as 8th graders as well. It was, one might say that it was the same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. You might ask yourself.
Kinds of faults.
Look at the cow.
Kinds of faults.
Kinds of
Faults
faults.
are cracks in the rocks on the surface of the earth. When
Look at the
rocks
cow.
move on either side of the crack, that
Lem.
makes an earthquake. There are different kinds of faults. One kind is where rocks are shoved away in an up-down
Was it your
movement.
fault?
This is called a normal fault. A reverse fault has the same up-down movement as a normal fault, but one side is being pushed on top of the other side. The third fault type has a side-by-side
Oh no, that
movement
cow's
where
freaking
the
out.
rocks slip past each other. This is called a strike-slip fault. The San Andreas Fault in California is a famous strike-slip fault.
San Andreas Fault mention. See, it's real. I didn't just make it up. Though she called it California. I don't know where that is, but I'm in California. The cow isn't gonna make it. Poor guy. Never stood a chance. See, I wasn't just making it up. It's a real thing that I went to twice within the same middle school.
Earthquakes.
Shake, rattle, and roll.
Shake, rattle, and roll.
Earthquakes start way down in a spot
The
inside
audio.
the crust called
What
the
happened?
focus, which is where rocks release their pent-up pressure along a fault line. During an earthquake, shock waves start at the focus and move outward in all directions.
I think I shared this during one of my 3 debuts, right? Or many a time, but my very first memory is of a very strong earthquake. It was a really strong one. I remember crying. They had to save resources for that sick earthquake sim. True.
What makes quakes? The rocks on both sides of a fault are always under pressure. They're always pushing.
Under
They want
pressure.
to keep moving past each other. But sometimes they get stuck, and all that pressure has nowhere to go. And so the pressure builds up until there's way too much of it. Then, when the two sides finally do break free, all that pent-up pressure is released in a violent rush. The rocks move past each other very quickly, and that quick release of pressure is what causes an earthquake.
Oh no, they keep saying that California's due for another big one. That's what that's reminding me of. Oh no. Here we go again. We recently gained the ability to have earthquakes around my area. Oh jeez, that's kind of scary.
Quake zone. Really strong earthquakes can
That's
make
not the
terrible
usual
things
ability
happen.
that one is happy
Highways
to
break
gain,
apart,
right?
buildings crash down, fires start, and even worse. An earthquake may last less than a minute, but when it's over, things can be completely changed forever. If you live in a place that might have an earthquake someday, you can learn how to protect yourself in case one happens near you.
Yeah, in especially in Southern California, I feel like a lot of the buildings, or at least a lot of the newer ones, are equipped to survive an earthquake. Like they have this thing where underneath the foundation, I guess. I don't know too much about like building and stuff like that, but under the foundation they have like I don't know, this mechanism where it shakes the foundation rather than the actual building, if that makes sense. I've seen it not in action, but I've seen like videos of it before. California gonna be a bearquake. Yeah, we don't get affected by earthquakes. Actually, we only get affected by bearquakes. Only little one so far. First one I sat on a couch and cheered. It's happening! Woo! Like suspension on a building. I think so. I don't know why that reminds me of like, wasn't there an earthquake in New York City a couple years back? But like the damage was mostly like a chair falling over. But I remember like people on Twitter were like the disastrous earthquake, and it's a picture of like a lawn chair that fell over. It cracked a few glass buildings. That's more than a lawn chair falling over. Dang. I was a victim of misinformation yet again.
Rocks.
Metamorphic rocks.
Regional metamorphic rocks. There are many different kinds of metamorphic rock. Slate is a metamorphic rock that is made from mudstone. They look very similar. Its lined-up minerals make it easy to split into thin sheets for blackboards or roof tiles.
Oh.
Schist is a glittery metamorphic rock.
Do kids nowadays
with
even know what
wavy lines
blackboards
of
are? Do they
minerals
still use
and
those?
new crystals like garnets
They've been
grow in
replaced
it.
by the ones you can
The
use with the
minerals
marker.
in gneiss line up into black and white bands that look like a zebra skin. But maybe the best known of all the metamorphic rocks is marble. Marble, made from limestone, is a beautiful rock that has been used for centuries to make statues and buildings.
Probably as a shorthand for teachers. Yeah, blackboard versus like whiteboard. I was gonna say, have you guys grown up with like actual like chalkboards before? I remember like when I was in elementary and like a little bit of middle school, especially because like some of the school buildings I've been at they're old. They're very old. I do remember chalkboards, but I feel like a lot of them were replaced by whiteboards with the dry erase marker. But even now, lots of schools have the Promethean boards. They have like the computer boards, the virtual boards now. Where I'm like, man, what the smart boards, exactly. And the smart board, man, the kids don't know about dusting the erasers, or you gotta smack the erasers together to get all the chalk dust out of it. They'll never know unless they watch an old episode of The Simpsons. Our school was a test case for the entire division. Oh, very cool. The what boards? You talking about the smartboard, the whiteboard, the chalkboard, or the blackboard? Because that would show that, yeah, there's smart boards now. Did you know? Yeah, so they're called smart boards, but I've also heard a lot of schools refer to it as Promethean boards. How smart are they? They could at least do a little bit of math. No, I'm kidding. They can't do math, but they do know what an HDMI cable is. So, yeah, because my job, or part of my job, is to go to different schools. So sometimes and definitely during like the Zoom era, during the Panera Bread, during the Zoom era, I had to ask them like, oh, do you guys have like a smart board or a TV screen? I used to ask them before 2020. Or during 2020, I had to ask them like, do you have a TV screen to like show us to your class? And they're like, we have a Promethean board. And then the rich schools will be like, we all have Apple TVs. It's like, okay, cool flex, I guess. So I was also a company. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was just like a general term, like a smart board, right? One of the earlier ones in the game. Promethean is likely the same. Yeah. What a name though. Promethean, like Prometheus himself. Okay, I forgot which one I clicked on already. Morphing rocks?
Rocks
Free
buried deep
morphine?
under the earth are subject to enormous heat and pressure.
A lot of schools move from projector sharpboards to viewboard smart display. Oh man.
For example, the minerals of a
Even
rock
that
might
I'm
gather
like
to lime,
starting to get lost
as in
on.
the case of slate, or might lime
Oh, you know what? I think I looked at that one already.
tsunamis.
Oh, the
or
garbled
tidal
audio?
waves.
It's happening? It's happening again? She's talking about tsunamis or tidal waves. Sorry if... I know that it being garbled is already enough, but sorry if it, like, gets loud, too. Hopefully not. Let's see what happens when I play this audio file.
A giant wave.
A giant wave.
Tsunamis, which
Oh
are
my
sometimes
god.
called
It
tidal
got so
waves,
compressed.
actually have nothing to do with tides, though they certainly are waves. Most of them are caused when faults in the ocean floor move and shove the ocean floor
Better
up
now?
or down.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me
The
know.
shifting of the faults in the ocean floor sends shock waves into the ocean water, which creates enormous waves. When a tsunami reaches shallow water, near an island or a coast, it slows down and the water piles up,
70s
growing
audio.
larger and larger as the water gets shallower and shallower. By the time it hits land, it has become a gigantic and dangerous wave.
Yeah, I think they say that if you're like at the beach and the water starts starts receding like a lot. Because, you know, with any wave, the water's going to recede and then, like, the wave comes, right? But for a tsunami, the water's going to recede by, like, a lot. That's when you know that a tsunami is on the way and you gotta run. You gotta, like, run. If it's to the point where, like, you're seeing fishes and stuff, like, flapping around because, like, the water doesn't usually recede to that point, you gotta start running. You gotta get the heck out of there.
Long-distance tsunami.
Long distance.
In
Oh, jeez.
1964, there was a huge earthquake in Alaska. Enormous tsunamis caused by the quake destroyed towns along the Alaskan coast. Because the oceans are so big, there is time to warn people before the tsunami can get across the ocean.
You're already dead. Nani? Omae what was it? Omae wa mo shindeiru. Nani?
Disaster strikes. Some tsunamis are caused
Did
by
she say
volcanoes.
tsunamis?
During the famous 1883 eruption,
She said
of the
tsunamis
volcanic
just fine.
island of
She just said
Krakatoa
tsunami.
in Indonesia, the whole volcano, which was the whole island, collapsed into the ocean and caused numerous tsunamis.
Okay, she said
Thousands
it
of people
pretty
were
fine
killed
there,
by
but it's just
Krakatoa,
that first
but
part
most
where she's
died
like
from the giant
tsunamis.
waves, rather than from the eruptions.
Okay, I think that's all of the reports. So now, let's see if we can help Arnold. There's also red X's on the floor. You guys see that? I saw 2 on the left side. Let's see if there is one more. Nope. Okay, let's click on those X's. I'm kind of curious. What is this? Oh. Oh, it's just a little gimmick. It's just a little hee hee ha ha. I thought it was part of like, cause I think Arnold lost his rock, so I guess the rest of the game is just us finding it. Oh my god. Who ate the globe? Was it one of you guys? Tsunami? She a new student? Rhino. He lost his marbles, yeah, as one does, right? Oh, what's this one? Is there another film that we can watch? Oh, I guess not. Alright, let's get on with the story. We've just been looking at student reports thus far. You'll never catch the one of us who dealt the final bite of 87. I just added in that last part. Losing dice sucks. I can relate. Oh no. This is me when I'm assembling a gunpla and I like snip off a part and it just flies away. Arnold, you okay, brother? I don't think he's okay. Oh, it's not letting me even click on any of these. I guess we have to actually like begin the trip, right?
Just click on the bus.
Okay, I will. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, Binka, age 420. Okay, let's do this. Okay, we have our skin color. Let's put it there. Oh my gosh, are you guys ready for some sound effects? Me looking for machine screws. Yeah, that too. Do you have a carpet or can you actually find lost? I have a carpet. So I have a carpet, so yeah, things do get lost in there. Jesus. Oh my gosh, you could be a cone head. You guys remember cone heads? You could be a Klingon. You could be the guy from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Get the hell off Get the hell off my lawn. Oh my god, it's the same soundbite from the other games. Yeah, Carl. What is that? What he said? What does he say? Does he say like, "Get off my freaking lawn"? Oh my god, you could be Charlie Brown. When you guys do the cha-cha slide, what do you actually do when the song says Charlie Brown? Because like the rest of the cha-cha slide is like fairly straightforward moves. It's like slide to the left, slide to the right. Take it back now, y'all. 3 hops this time, like pretty straightforward, right? Like if you have never danced in your life, the cha-cha slide is pretty straightforward. And then it just says Charlie Brown, and like no one ever knows what to do. And as you're all in my swimming pool again. You just Charlie Brown. You just stand there. Oh my gosh, we can be a conspiracy theorist. We can have a lawnmower. We could be the guy from Hey Arnold. We could be Wilma from the Flintstones. Stoop kids afraid to lose a stoop. Or leave, sorry. Stoop kids afraid to leave a stoop. The noise is killing me. I might want to be a cone head. Oh my god! This is, excuse my French students, but this is serving cunt. Okay, let's go ahead with the ears. Wow, with the onk? I kinda want the onk. Wait, that looks like my earrings. That looks like my ears. We're gonna stick with that. We could be Pinocchio. You be a cat? Let's be Pinocchio. I kind of like this mouth, but let's see the other ones. Because I like the mouth because it almost looks like she's saying like, yikes. Oh, very demure. As the kids are no longer saying. I kind of want to go back to that first one. There we go. This I like this one. It's very like ooh, like go. Like me when you post cringe on main, that kind of thing, right? Okay, is this exit? Are we ready? We're ready! We're ready for
Click
our
on the
trip.
gear shift to find out where this bus can take us.
Liz is talking
Then,
again.
click on the go button to get there.
Liz is talking again. I feel like it's a rarity to get a game where Liz talks to us. Oh, are we gonna have to do this pixel by pixel? Oh my god. Oh, the credits? Good lord, don't tell me this is... Oh no, we don't have to do it like...
What kind of
Oh my
volcanic
gosh, what is
eruption
this?
can you create?
A mini
Select
game.
your variables, low, medium, or high heat, and gas or no gas.
Ooh, this is
Then
kind of like the
click on
space
the button
one.
to start erupting.
Okay, I wanna... Let's see. Let's do low gas. Or sorry. Gas off, heat low, make a volcano. Ooh, look! Beeplebees. The forbidden marinara sauce. Okay, we're building our mountain. This reminds me of the space one, where you make like a
just
meteor.
made this cool composite volcano with low heat and no gas. The lava is sticky and will turn into obsidian.
Ooh.
It could also plug up the volcano.
Plug up the volcano? I want to plug up the volcano. No, watch out, don't do it! You have so much to live for! Oh, he's just shooting an airplane, okay. How do we plug up the volcano? Make a caldera? Oh, we killed that guy! Oh my gosh! We totally just killed that guy! Oh no! I didn't mean to! I wanted to... Beeplebees, you're gonna keep quiet about this, right? You saw it was an accident! I didn't mean to- No, it's not murder! No, I didn't mean to, I didn't mean to. It was an accident. Let's make another volcano. Wait, speaking French! You guys saw it?
This composite volcano was made with medium heat and no gas. The lava was so sticky that it didn't flow very far before it became solid. That's why this volcano is so tall. The lava flows are made of andesite.
Andesite. Okay, let's do high heat with no gas. Let's make the volcano. Ooh, it's very like it's not tall. But it's wide. What French? There's no French here. It's because I said we.
You just
Directly to
made
jail.
a shield volcano by
Oh.
mixing high heat.
This is actually
without
demonstrating
gas.
the difference between volcanoes
Shield
really well.
volcanoes have runny
To me,
lava
at
that
least.
flows out across a
Flows.
wide area instead of
Go to
making
jail.
a
Do not
cone.
pass go. Do not collect 200. No! It was an accident. See, that time I didn't kill anyone. Not that I ever have. No, not that I ever have. Oh, hello, Merrick Ishtar. Hello, thank you for the raid. Hello. Welcome. I totally didn't commit a murder just now. It was an accident. Which never happened. Nothing happened. Merrick, hello, thank you for the raid. You were playing Strange Horticulture. I've heard of that game. Is that kind of like a mystery point and click? I feel like I've heard of it. Does it have like it has interesting graphics? Guru Ziegler, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hey, hey. Did you guys miss the murder? There was no murder here. Hello, Andreas Mahler. We have a murder over here. No, not Andreas. He's gonna find it. He's gonna figure it out. He's gonna ask me all these questions. An accident. It's a puzzle game involving plants and it's really cool. Ooh, I might be down to play something like that. It's on my wish list. Actually, I think I bought it. It's on my list of games to play. It's a big thinking game. Sounds like my kind of game. Cool. Thank you for the raid. If you have to do any post-stream care, if you gotta hop off or anything like that, no worries at all. Same with your followers. We're playing the Magic School Bus explores the inside of the Earth. We're making volcanoes. I'm finally figuring out the difference between a composite and a shield volcano. It's pretty neat. But we also do have an ad break coming up. So I might just take a little 3-minute break right now to eat my Chipotle, and then we'll make more volcanoes. With maybe more murders. I mean, no murders. I'm gonna BRB real quick, so I'm gonna make a Sammy. Yeah, no worries at all. Because we used the bottomless trap hole earlier. Alright, how about this? I'll put you guys over in the parking lot. There we go. And I'll see you guys after the ad break. You guys can eat the forbidden marinara sauce in the volcano. Okay, we back. Did you guys eat the marinara sauce? 'Cause there's plenty in the classroom. There's plenty here. Do you think? Oh my gosh! Wait, did I? You guys know the flood redeem? Did I never like restore it? Oh no, it's there. It's there. There's a flood redeem. Should I do like a lava redeem? That way you guys can have all you can eat marinara. Okay, so we experimented with the gas off. Now let's do gas on. Gas. Start low. Make a volcano.
The combination of low heat and gas can make a cinder cone volcano. Cinder volcanoes are often steep and cone-shaped, but they're made mostly of volcanic ash, not solidified lava.
Okay, I see. It's a cinder volcano. Let's do medium heat. Gas on. Actually, can we make... It's Hux! It's just dancing. It's dancing on top of the volcano. Dang, does that mean that all the other like choices? There's like little guys? Wait, I don't want to make it explode. We don't want to explode Hugs. Stop dancing, little goat. Stop dancing. What if we just remake the... What if we just do this? There we go. See, no explosion. Mount Explodey face. Exactly.
The combination of low heat
No,
and gas
don't do
can
it.
make a
Hugs
cinder
is just a
cone
little
volcano.
guy.
Cinder volcanoes are often steep and cone-shaped, but they're
No
made
boom.
mostly of
Well, we'll see what
volcanic
pops
ash,
up with this
not
one when I click
solidified
on it.
lava.
Let's see. No, it's Hugs again. It's Hugs. We don't want to explode him. Okay. Let's turn the gas off. Let's put the heat on medium. And then let's make the volcano. And then let's see if there's a person. We'll make it explode.
This composite volcano was made with medium heat and no gas. The lava was so sticky that it didn't flow very far before it became solid. That's why this volcano is so tall.
But
Lava
teacher, I
flows are
want to
made of
sacrifice.
andesite.
Okay, give me a second. There we go. We have our sacrifice. Look. He's just chilling. Ready? Sack of rice. Sack of rice. There you go. Are you guys satiated now? Are you guys happy? I kind of want to do the shield volcano again. Let's do the shield volcano. That's gas off and then make volcano. And then let's see what climbs on top of it. Ding, ding, ding.
You just made
More
a
boom?
shield volcano by mixing high heat
We'll go
without gas. Shield
But I want to see what
volcanoes
climbs
have
on top
runny
of this.
lava that flows out across a wide area instead of making a cone.
Oh no, it's Hugs again! I'm sorry, Hugs, we're just gonna have to do it. The Bing Cubs asked for it. Ready? Boom! Poor guy. He never stood a chance. You didn't know any better. Alright, let's make a volcano with high gas gas on and high heat. He
The
flew!
chances of a volcano forming are pretty slim if you use high heat and gas.
Ooh!
Try another combination.
Wait, what? Does a volcano just not form? What about caldera? Really? Like you can't even form one?
The chances of a volcano forming
Dang,
are
okay.
pretty slim if you use high heat and gas.
Oh no, the
Try
mass
another
bomb!
combination.
Dang, they said no. They said no. Okay, we'll make one more volcano, make it explode, and then that'll be it with this mini game.
just combined medium heat with gas and made a composite volcano. Many composite volcanoes are tall and have alternating layers of lava and ash. Since the lava is sticky, it can't flow very far before it becomes solid. This volcano has ash layers made of andesite.
Okay, there we go. We got our dude. We got our little guy. And then... he's gone. Okay. Let's go ahead and exit. And let's do some more exploring, shall we? Do we really gotta like circle around like that? What should we... How about here? Oh, there we go. We got a canyon. I can't believe you killed that poor creature. No! No, you guys were the ones asking for it. Let's go to the canyon. Ooh, we're drilling! Rah, rah, rock the power. Believe in me who believes in you. Cool, we're at a canyon. Oh my god, why is her face gray? Okay, let's get out the bus. Ooh, cool. No, they're on the other side of the roped off area. Tim, that's really precarious. It's always our fault. No. Tim, no, you're gonna fall to your death.
Whoa, that gust of wind blew sand right into my eyes.
See, that's
You know that it takes
so risky.
millions of years for sand to turn into sedimentary rock?
Too young to be a rock. Too old to be a TikTok star. If I had this game when I was a wee baby, I would have spent hours exploding the goat and the guy. Yeah, I could... Yeah. That's what I did with the solar system game. I would just make a whole bunch of asteroids and just explode them. Ah, youth.
Layers of sedimentary rock are called strata. I guess that means this canyon is a rock extravaganza.
Get out. Hux and the goat are the black goats of the woods, the children of Shub. They are not innocent, jeez. Liz has sandwiches.
Liz, your sandwich is a great example of sedimentary rock layers.
Ah,
it's got these
you hear that,
different
everyone?
layers.
Sandwiches.
Bread, jelly, peanut butter, and more bread.
Bartawolf, hello. Welcome.
Right. Like
We're
layers
learning
of
about
sedimentary rock.
geology.
Mud, silt, and sand.
Yummy sandwich. Is she just putting...
When
Oh no, I thought she was
water
putting
or
sand on
ice
Liz.
breaks rock down into little pieces. That's called weathering.
Right, and erosion is when those little weathered pieces of rock get carried away by wind, water, or ice.
The hawk in the background is... It just keeps on cawing. Caw! That was my sandwich, give it back. Okay, what's this? Is this a mini game?
Welcome
it
to
is.
the fossil
animator?
puzzles. Let's get started. Click on the arrows to choose a puzzle piece. Then drag the piece to where it
Drag.
belongs. Good luck.
Let's go easy. Ichimodo. Easy modo. Oh, yeah, easy peasy. Lemon squeeze. Wait, actually don't know. Actually don't know where this is supposed to go. This isn't so easy. Oh, here we go. This isn't so easy peasy after all. Why would they label it as such? Oh, here?
Way to go.
That felt a little patronizing. Way to go! Actually, where does... Oh, right here.
Wow, you're really good at this.
It's weird hearing Liz actually, you know, talk. Yeah, I know, it feels weird because, like, it's like the early games that make her talk. It's like the solar system one and this one that make her talk, and then the later ones, she's just completely silent. Why was she silenced? The world may never know.
Nice work.
Do you think after the first two games, the like corpo people up top at whatever this company is were like, she's talking too much. She's saying too much. She knows too much. We need to silence her. To cover the murders. Ooh.
This is what the floor of the ocean looked like 400 million years ago.
A trilobite.
Those fish are the oldest fish we know about. They had heavy armor made out of bony scales.
Where's my buddy Anamalacris? Or however you say his name. I want to play more mini games. Tress McNeil. It kind of does sound like Tress McNeil, right? Who else did Tress voice again? Is it not Leela? Leela is Peggy Bundy, right? Sacabombapsis. Oh, the fish that looks like this. Like look at my face. Isn't that what it looks like? Like that's what that fish looks like. Wait, who else did Tress McNeil voice? That's so familiar. Oh, she's Pinky, right? Pinky and the brain. Anastasia Germain. Babs Bunny. Oh my gosh. I know she. What did she? Who did she voice in The Simpsons? Time for Control F. Oh, she's Principal Skinner's mom. I want all my groceries in one bag, but I don't want the bag to be heavy. Oh, Pinky is Rob Paulson. Ah, okay. And Amalacris. It's that big like armored bug water thingy. Okay, what's this mini game? Ooh.
You have gold fever.
Gold.
Hand for gold nuggets by moving Carlos with your left and right arrow keys. Flip the sifter by pressing the spacebar. Good luck.
Oh my god, we're making him shuffle. No, wait. Oh, that was a bowling ball. Why was there a bowling ball in the water? Oh, that wasn't a goal. Okay, I think I'm beginning to understand. Okay, was that enough to pass? Okay, it was enough to pass. So we can carry rocks. It's just like the heavy stuff that's gonna make us like replace the pan. Not the bowling ball. Not the wine glass. Your pan is full. Okay. Nice. Okay, let's do one more level. I'm not getting this game. But you're panning for gold. You could get so much gold. What is that? What? You're definitely supposed to get the gold, and you can get the rocks, but the moment you hit the bowling ball and the brick, it's like Carlos is calling it quits. Also, look at the water effect. That's pretty cool, actually. Oh, see, like that, I accidentally caught the bowling ball. You gotta be quick. You gotta be quick. Why does the sound of like the rocks hitting your basket, your pan, it sounds like the metal pipe falling at random intervals? What if it's fool's gold and we'd be in shambles? One from the meme, what you do? I do my best. I had to look up the second bapapapsis. Yeah, that's the one that looks like this. Can also read chat at the same time. Wait, we got something else. The bowling ball crashes into things and he falls over getting injured. It's the hawfish. Yeah, it is. It is. Did we get enough? We got a wood log. Or whatever that is. The music's so calming. Okay, I think we're good here with that game. Oh my god, my cursor, it became a hand. Zahundo. Is
Why
this...
do they call this sandstone? I don't see much sand.
Oh, we're supposed to be looking for little
Sandstone is
rocks.
made of a lot of sand that got squished together millions of years ago. That's one way of making sedimentary rock.
Mmm. So sandstone made
Hey,
of sand.
Phoebe,
Noted.
did you know that millions of years ago, these rocks were under the ocean?
Yes, and I also know that over time this whole area was pushed up above sea level. And then, much
I like
later,
the students in the
a
background
river
just
carved this
scaling the
canyon.
walls. Grand Canyon or bust. And there's another one here. He didn't say anything. He was just like, "Ooh, neat rock," and then like that was it. Okay, we can go back to the bus.
Welcome!
Ooh, the rock
Do you
box.
feel like helping Arnold find the missing samples from his rock and mineral collection?
Not particularly.
First, listen closely. There are 3 kinds of rocks: igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic. Arnold is missing one of each, and he's also missing a mineral. Now,
They're minerals,
check
Miss
out those
Frizz.
4 empty spaces in Arnold's collection box. Click on one to hear your first clue about the missing samples.
Okay.
Minerals are the building blocks of rocks, and many
Building
of them
blocks
take
of
crystal
rocks.
forms. Minerals are found all over the earth.
Igneous,
Arnold's
sedimentary.
missing mineral is hematite. It would be
Hematite?
quite all right
Oh, I think it's
if you
red.
could help him find
Like
it.
when you put hematite on like paper and you do the, what is it, like the scratch test or whatever? I think it's red
This
because I
Earth
remember
kitchen
learning
is
about
super
it.
cool.
Oh my god, look at the 3D like movement. That's so sick.
You
It's
can
talking.
do some really great stuff
Arnold.
at the Geo table.
Shut up. But I will check out the Geo
You can do
table.
some really great stuff
Ooh.
at the Geo table. Click on a rock and move it to the table. Then use the tools to examine it. Click on me if you
Sandstone
need
like
help
from
using the
Minecraft.
Geo table. Welcome to my
What's this?
Geo table. The
Is
first
this,
thing
he
to
said
do is
Geo
to wash
table
off your
like
sample.
at least 5 times
Then
within the last 30
use the
seconds.
magnifier to see if it's a rock or a mineral.
What kind of table is this, Arnold? Why don't you tell us for the 5th time? Vinegar! Ooh. Cool. Return. Go watch. Ooh! Oh my gosh, it's like the dinosaur excavation game. You clean it up. Let's put some Vin on it. I don't know if that actually does anything. Don't do it! I'm losing this drinking game! Oh no. Goji's gonna get so drunk. Are we just stabbing this thing? Ah. We're trying to... I already... It's because I was making fun of him that I actually don't know what to do. I'm just doing random things at this point. Let's look through the lens. Ooh. It's a rock!
That's a rock, all right.
That's a
Is
rock,
it
alright.
igneous, sedimentary, or metamorphic? Use the magnifier to find out.
A magnifier, okay. Oh, we just gotta match the shapes. This is sedimentary, right?
This sample is a sedimentary rock. Sedimentary rocks are made up of a bunch of grains that are usually different sizes. Since this rock is sedimentary, there are 2 things we can do.
Oh, I see.
Test it with vinegar and hit it with the hammer so we can check out the grain size under the magnifier.
Any fizz? I'm not seeing no fizz. No
Good
fizz.
work. This rock definitely didn't fizz.
You're playing grain size? You said hit it with a hammer? Oh, there's the hammer. Dunk! Do we look at it again? Oh, I see. So it's a small grain size.
Good work. This sedimentary
I
rock
see.
definitely
I
has small grains.
understand now. I
Good work.
understand.
You
It's
use
shale.
these tools to identify shale, a sedimentary rock that doesn't fizz from vinegar. and that has very small grains.
Cool, we're learning. Do we move on to something else now? Bonk! I know, it's like what's happening to my head, you see.
You know the geotable routine. Wash off
He
your
said it
sample
again!
first,
Take a drink,
and then use a
Gojikins.
magnifier to see if it's a rock or mineral.
Let's clean this bad boy up. Ooh. Wait, this looks like a trilobite or something. Ooh. It's a mineral. Glub glub.
That sample is a mineral. Let's do a streak test and a hardness test to identify it.
Okay, so streak test. Wait, I didn't see nothing. I guess... No? Is it not this one? Oh no, this...
Exactly.
It has no streak, okay.
This mineral is so hard that the streak test doesn't work. It leaves behind no color.
And then the hardness test? Is it with the hammer? I don't think it's with the hammer. Scratch it?
This mineral is too hard to be scratched by the coin or the pocket knife.
What about the nail?
Oh boy! This
Oh
mineral
boy!
is too hard to be scratched by any of the objects on the geo table.
You're getting
Sometimes,
flashbacks to
a lack
last
of
college
test
semester.
results
Did you
can
take a
help you
geology
identify minerals,
class?
like this sapphire, which is corundum. It has a hardness of
Corundum,
9, which means
I'm
it's
thinking
too hard
of,
to leave a streak on the porcelain tile.
I'm thinking of Land of the
The only
Lustrous,
thing that it could
which
scratch
broke my
is a
heart, that
diamond.
manga. And the anime. Did you get diamond? I think it was, they said corundum, right? Wait, what? That's not what we put in there. Hard coal, slate, schist, limestone, conglomerate? That's the name of a rock? Gabbro, pumice, copper, talc, chalk. I guess, did we not?
You know the geotable
Wait, what?
routine. Wash off your sample
Our
first,
rock, it
and
disappeared.
then
We
use a
never found out what it
magnifier to see if it's
was.
a rock or mineral.
Geology lab. Ah, you got high on acid fumes. Oh no. Wait, actually, let's okay, I guess we wash this. This is a cool activity, though. It's a mineral, okay.
That sample is a mineral. Let's do a streak test and a hardness test to identify it.
Conglomerate is multiple tiny rocks kind of glued together. Oh, I see. I just, when I think of conglomerate, I think of, like, you know, a bunch of, what is that, a bunch of corporations or something? So there's no streak.
Exactly. This mineral is so hard that the streak test doesn't work.
Cemented is
It
the
leaves
proper
behind
term.
no
Ah,
color.
I see.
Oh boy!
Oh boy!
This mineral is too hard to be scratched by any of the objects on the
Any
geo
of
table.
the objects.
Sometimes, a lack of test results can help you identify minerals, like this ruby,
Oh,
which
it's a
is
ruby.
corundum. It has a hardness of 9, which means it's too hard to leave a streak or to be scratched by your tools.
We got some fine jewelry. We got a ruby. Corundum ruby. Arnold has a sapphire. This is the one that you tested. Arnold's rich, and I know he's
sample?
rich.
Okay, wash it off if it's a rock or mineral by using a magnifier.
Isn't this one just another ruby, or do you think it's another type? You steal his ish. I did steal his ish.
So that sample's a mineral. Let's do a streak test and a
Yeah,
hardness
this is
test
just
to
another
find
ruby,
out which
but
one.
we'll play your game, Arnold. No streak.
Oh boy!
Super hard.
This mineral
Oh boy!
is too hard to be scratched. Exactly. This mineral is so hard that the streak test doesn't
Yeah, it's just
work.
another
It
ruby.
leaves behind no
Man.
color. Sometimes,
Okay,
a lack of test results can
Okay,
help you
Arnold.
identify minerals,
Arnold, I get
like
it.
this ruby,
Arnold,
which is corundum.
I heard
It
you the
has a
first time.
hardness of 9,
Arnold, Arnold,
which means it's too hard
Arnold,
to leave
please.
a streak or to be scratched by your
just wants
tools.
to keep talking. It makes him feel important. Okay. So we're looking for mineral, igneous, sedimentary.
I can show
Oh
you
my
some
god, she
really
came out of
interesting
nowhere.
things with this
She
3D
just-
processor.
You set up the geology kit.
Actually, what this is igneous, and actually my dad found it, and actually this is really cool. Actually.
Erosion is what happens when wind, water, or ice changes what the
Ooh,
Earth
look at these
looks
3D
like.
graphics.
Rivers and
What do we do?
streams
Do
wear
not use
off little
acid
bits
on
of
rock salt? Oh
and
no, what
eventually,
happens?
over thousands
Does
of
it
years,
explode?
they could even carve a gigantic canyon out of desert rock.
Cool. I love these 3D graphics. What about here? What's in here? Ooh,
This Earth
we
kitchen
can
is
bake.
super cool. To be a rock chef,
Jesse, we
just
have to
follow
bake.
the recipes.
Bake
If you're not
cubs.
sure where to find an ingredient,
gotta bake.
check out the shakers or
makes
look
bad
through the
fumes.
drawers.
Ah.
If you need help with the Earth
What happened to
kitchen, just
Ralph?
click on
Look
me.
at his face. Poor guy. Okay, so salt water. Do we just dump it in? Okay, salt water. Let's put some pebbles in there. Let's put some swamp animals. He was replaced with a skinwalker. Oh no. Let's do low. Ooh. Would it make anything? Are you playing God now? I am. What is this? So we crush chalk. Let's put sand in there. Let's put it on low. And then let's see what happens. We made a mess. And they keep playing funky tunes every time we make a mess. Hard coal? I know what happens when you get hard coal. Put it on high. Set it to wombo. You make diamonds. You make chicken. You heard it here first, Moving Cubs. if you're ever in a pinch, just get a little bit of coal, smash it up, put it in the oven on low, get yourself some chicken. Another fun one is to use acid on cocaina? Coquina. It made entirely of shells, and because of that, the tiny acid drops violently react, so it lets off fumes. We got turkey. I don't understand how this works. So I thought we were gonna make a diamond. I thought we were gonna make a cool diamond, but we didn't.
Now
We
you
could
get to
put
dress
him in
up
an
me
outfit.
and Keisha in whatever outfit you choose.
Crazy costume.
Click on the arrows to make us try on all kinds of hats, shirts, pants, and shoes.
Oh, listen to this music. We're gonna make Arnold serve cunt. As the kids say. Oh my gosh. I don't know if people would take offense to me saying this, but bro is from Portland. Average day in either California or Portland. Ready for a rap career. He looks so Elton John. Let's go. Oh, okay, we could switch it to another character. Those are the only two options. You either have Keisha or you have Arnold. Heck yeah! These outfits are amazing. He is a parrot with this one. Magician. Oh my god, we can make him into Chapel Rowan. Chapel. Oh my god! Thick! Incredible, okay. Incredible. Such incredible math. He's ballin'! Okay, we go elsewhere. A geode? Like, we're gonna go inside a geode? I wanna go inside a geode next, come on! The hands that Brandon made are so funny to use in, like, combination with so many things. Are we inside a geode? It's kind of insane. In the membrane. Insane in the brain. What happened to all of their models? Ooh, look. Yoink.
This crystal looks
The
glassy.
yoinky sploinky. Is there anything else we can grab here?
Ralphie, did you know that pencil lead is not really lead at all? It's a soft mineral called graphite. And graphite is made of the same ingredients as diamonds.
Diamonds. Diamonds are forever.
The most beautiful crystals grow inside of geodes.
Sure, I said I love geodes, but I don't remember saying I wanted to go inside one.
Those yellow crystals look dangerous. Wanda's fine. She's fine. She knows how to navigate them, probably, as far as we know.
It's geode time.
Ooh, we can make
Click
some
on a
geodes.
crystal to deposit water full of minerals into
gonna
the
mute.
hole. Then start the growing experiment.
Okay. Okay, we get to make some geodes now. Okay, let's put some red with yellow. Makes orange. We know our color theory. Now we're cooking. Oh yeah, we can. Okay, what's this blue stuff? Is it meth? Okay, hotter. It's not letting me switch it up. Cook. We're cooking. Next, you gotta go. You gotta go. Yeah, no worries, Matthew. No worries. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good rest. Whoa! Look at that. Very cool. We use the primary colors. Can I? Oh, new. There we go. Okay, let's use green, purple, blue. How about all of them? We'll just put all of them. And then we're cooking. Not the question mark. What's taking so long? I'm hungry now. There we go. Wow. Very cool. I guess that's all we could do. Oh, there's another little thingy here.
This crystal looks glassy.
Okay, I guess, is there not that much else to do here? Geodes are euhedral crystals and can essentially grow almost indefinitely unrestricted, while ahedral crystals have restricted growth if euhedral crystals make up most geodes, if I remember correctly. That's pretty cool! Thanks for sharing that, Merrick. Thank you, thank you. Let's go to another spot. I also like reading out the words like euhedral and ahedral. Under the sea, under the sea, under the sea. Leave it to me. I don't know how I remember most of this stuff. Did I learn something? Of course you did. Of course you did. Oh, we're under the water now. This is just like the last episode of retro gaming.
First things first, class. Who can tell us about
Look at the
plate
fishies.
What do plate tectonics have to do with where we are now?
Everything. We're at a
Everything.
mid-ocean ridge.
Oh, I know what that is. A mid-ocean ridge is where two plates are moving apart.
Correctamundo.
Correctamundo. Are there any... I'm not seeing any, like, rocks that we can grab under here? Underwater volcanoes?
Now,
You guys want to go to a volcano?
What happens when the plates move apart?
The food falls off of them?
Oh, Carlos, what a sense of humor. Where the plates
I was
move
just about to ask
apart,
where we're going. To
melted
mid-ocean
rock
ridge,
called
we're there
magma
now.
pushes its way up through faults in the ocean floor.
Subduction zone? Oh, we can go to the subduction zone. I Can we get any? Ooh, this is kind of scary. It feels like a monster might pop out. Ooh, we got a rock. There we go. We got a rock there.
Seatbelts, everyone!
We're going
it's
in.
Subduction time!
We're gonna get subducted. No. Seduction's
My old school, we never got subducted.
Get
Now
subducted.
The oceanic plate
Oh,
is going
no.
so far down that it's entering the part of the Earth
We're
called
gonna
the
get
mantle.
seducted.
When this happens, the edge of the plate
This isn't how I want it to
and
go.
becomes part of the mantle.
She said the
But
thing.
how do we get out of here?
Well, we won't just
You're taking
go
another
with the
geo course
flow.
this semester.
That would
Beaches
take
and
us
coast. That's
millions
pretty
of years
cool.
to get out of here. So, come on, bus. Do
Feel free
your
to share
stuff.
anything you learned from those classes. Oh, we're back. We got unsubducted. And there's a game. Let's see what the game holds.
This
for
is
us.
a map of
Oh,
what
it's
the world
Pangea.
looked like 250 million years ago. There was one big ocean, and all the
Sheopie,
continents
hello.
were joined in one huge
We're learning
landmass
about the
called
inside of the
Pangea.
Earth. I'm leaning more. You're learning more about this stuff. Oh, cool. Hello, Sheopie. I didn't want to get subducted by a teacher until I was at least 16. Oh no! There'll be no subducting here.
You want to play the Pangea puzzle? Click on a
Oh, it's
puzzle
another
piece
puzzle
and
game,
drag it
okay.
onto the globe. Click again to paste it down. If you put it in the right
You gotta
place,
do
it'll
the
stick.
edges first.
If not, the piece goes back to its original spot.
Easy peasy. Maybe even lemon squeezy. This is uh-oh. This may not be as easy as I thought it would be. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I feel like it would go here, right? Oh no. Maybe here? Nope. Okay, we're just gonna have to wait until we get more information. You gotta do these like edge pieces first. Pro tip. Bet you Babinkovs didn't know that.
Looks like that piece fits perfectly.
Carlos, don't patronize.
Great fit.
Puzzle pro tip. Teacher, big school is seducing me. The shipping, it works. I'm just kidding. I do hear that sometimes teachers do ship students together, but then, you know, they only have them for a year, so it's like they never know whether it actually like becomes a thing or not. You're gonna bounce, have a lovely stream. Thank you for stopping by, Gojikins. Subduction of children is a crime! Oh no. No, there's no subducting here. This is purely a professional teacher-student relationship. There'll be none of that here. And also, I got beans here. I got beans. There need not be any seducing. Oh, why did the music change all of us? Wait, huh? Did you guys hear that? Like, it like momentarily went to like cool piano music, and then suddenly was like, oh, nope, never mind.
Ready to solve the next puzzle? We just zoomed ahead 150 million years after Pangea. This
Cool story, bro. The music got tired of our subduction jokes. The piano was a warning. If the subduction happens anymore, they will use violence.
You can do some really
Ooh,
great
okay.
stuff at the geo table. Click
we
on
got
a rock
our
to
like
move it to the
blue
table.
sapphire thing
Then
back.
use the tools to examine it. Click on me
Arnold,
if
I know
you
what
need
to
help
do.
using the
Arnold,
geo table.
please. You heard it? Did Carlos just say we go to head? No, he didn't. There's no way. Oh yeah, sapphire. So we don't even need to investigate this one anymore. It's like we know what this is.
Welcome to my geo table. The first thing to do is to wash
Arnold,
out your
please.
sample. Then use the
Arnold,
magnifier to see if it's a
please.
rock or a mineral.
Ooh, pretty. Scrub.
That
Found
sample is a
one, no
mineral.
scrub.
Let's do a streak test
Scrub
and a
back,
hardness
ain't getting
test to
no love
identify
from
it.
me. Hanging on the passenger side of his best friend's right. No streak.
Exactly. This mineral
Trying
is
to
so
holla
hard that
at
the
me.
streak test doesn't work. It leaves behind no color. This mineral is too hard to be scratched by the coin. Oh boy!
Oh boy!
This
Oh, I think
mineral
it's
is
diamond.
too hard to be scratched by any
It's a
of the
10.
objects on
It's
the
a solid
geo
10.
table. Don't worry about not getting any test results. Sometimes a lack of results helps us to identify minerals, like this diamond. It has a
Diamond.
hardness of 10, which means
We
it's
did
too
it.
hard
We
to
got a
leave behind a
diamond.
color on a streak test, or to be scratched by anything.
This is a cool system. I like that it's not just like, okay, find these rocks. It's like, find and analyze these rocks.
You know the geotable routine.
Yes, I do, Arnold. Why do you
first,
gotta keep on
and
talking?
then use
Why you gotta keep
magnifier
on
to see
saying
if it's a
things?
rock or mineral.
I heard you the first 13 times. I feel like this is pyrite. Fool's gold, mayhaps.
So that samples a mineral. Let's do a streak test and a hardness test to find out which one.
Ooh, we got green.
Exactly. That mineral leaves a greenish-black color
Sounds like
behind.
he's talking gibberish.
This mineral is too hard to be scratched by the coin or the pocket because the nails scratch
6.5.
the mineral.
Okay.
We know that the hardness of the mineral isn't more than 6.5.
Arnold, we're
You
looking
just
for like
identified
stuff that's
pyrite.
missing from your
It's a
collection.
mineral
I
that
feel like
leaves a
this well
greenish-black
replaces
streak
it.
and has a hardness of 6.5.
Can you imagine that he's like,
Good
I
job.
lost a piece of pyrite in my collection. I lost my piece of... I don't want this diamond. I want my pyrite back. I was right. Cool. Okay. Did we find... We didn't find his...
You might be able
Oh,
to
we're looking
find
for hematite.
Arnold's hematite outside. Try picking up some samples and identifying them at Arnold's geotable.
Okay.
Igneous rocks form when magma or lava cools and crystallizes. They're usually found near land
Diamonds are technically
volcanoes
worthless.
or at
But diamonds are
mid-ocean
forever.
ridges. Arnold's missing igneous rock is rhyolite.
But
It
they're
would be
forever.
out
And
of
all the
sight
propaganda
if
that
you
I've heard
could
throughout my
find
life
it.
have told me that we should be buying them. Natural diamond is worth something? Ah. Diamonds are forever.
Sedimentary rocks are made when tiny grains get pressed
We're looking for
together.
rhyolite, we're looking for
They are found
hematite.
in many places, like
Not
canyons,
nematodes, but
faults,
hematite.
and caverns. Arnold's missing sedimentary rock is soft coal.
Soft coal.
So
okay.
our
As opposed to
goal
hard coal.
is to find it. Metamorphic rocks have been changed by heat or pressure under the earth. They are found at faults and places where very
Whose
deep
fault?
rocks have been exposed,
Diamonds have been
like
used
the
in
bottom of a
cutting
tent.
material. Yeah, I
Arnold's
heard
missing
that.
metamorphic rock is nice.
Nice.
Wouldn't it be really nice if we could find it?
Nice. Yeah, I heard that like diamonds especially is like good for cutting things because nothing else is really harder than it, right? Okay. So let's see if we can go to a fault line. I feel like that's our next schmear. A volcano. No, let's go to the volcano. Let's go to the volcano. We're just gonna visit all of the spots. We need platinum. Platinum is rare thanks to people treating it like fool silver in the past. No, we were fools. It's like when you're playing a game and you think something is worthless, so it's like, I'm just gonna trash it, only to realize that you actually needed it, just like Randon today. Diamond cuts through diamond. That's the only thing. It's the only thing.
Wahoo! Here we are at a
Yahoo!
favorite of mine, a mighty fine mountain. But there's more here than meets the eye.
Okay. We have a rock here.
Wow, I can see the crystals in this rock because they're so big.
Did he say crystals? You can see the crystals in this rock.
Huh?
Up the volcano?
Steam? Mountains don't usually have steam. Unless...
Unless?
Unless what?
Never mind, Arnold. It's probably not a volcano.
Oh, I sure hope you're right.
They're gonna die.
Eruption time! Back to the bus class.
Oh, okay. As long as there's a way and they're just not like... They're not gonna be the next Vesuvius. Oh my god, they animated these kids looking horrified. And then they're just standing there. There's like destruction and like scary stuff happening and they're just standing like default BMP.
As you know,
What happened to
I
Liz?
love lava. And I love volcanoes.
Oh my god, they're gonna die. Miss Frizz, please!
I just bet the lava loves her too.
Good lord, this is hellish. This is terrifying. They're just standing there. OSP brought up the ripe silver thing when talking about the Spanish hunt for gold and silver in the Americas. Oh man. Magic School Bus is invincible. Blocks are falling and they're standing outside. For real. Well, I'm just gonna
I can see
yoink
the
that.
crystals in this rock because they're so big.
I can't get over them just like standing there. There's like a live volcano right behind them. Oh, we could go up there too. And then look at Liz.
Careful, Liz. That lava's really
Liz, you're
hot.
gonna be chicken. What are you doing? You fool. You foolish fool. My coworkers and I actually went to a Thai place recently, and on the menu was frog's legs. I don't know why that's reminding me of what's going on right here right now, but I didn't actually try it, but that did introduce a new conundrum for me, which was, are frog's legs considered pescatarian, since I'm pescatarian? It actually is. It actually is considered pescatarian. And I had a coworker that said that they've actually tasted frog before. They said it tastes like chicken. Which it's like, who would have thunk it? Lava has the consistency of foam, believe it or not. I would believe that. Okay, before we go on the volcano, let's check out these mini games.
How long
But
should
they're
we keep all
amphibians?
this
I don't
lava
know.
from
I'm going off
sea?
of Google, man.
Click on the tip of the lava flow to hit it
Amphibians
with
are
water.
pescatarian.
That'll
That's
stop
what
it
I
in its
was
tracks.
wondering. Wait, what are we shooting the lava? Oh, we're shooting the lava. Oh my gosh, look at the trails. It's like when you have an old like Windows 98 or 95 or XP and you move around like the windows and it like leaves trails like this. Look, I'm pretty decent with the FPS shooting. With the first person shooting. I haven't blinked. Okay. Snackery. When is this minigame gonna end? When is okay. No, I'm not gonna be ready for the next eruption. I didn't blink that entire
This
time.
lava's really cool.
Snackery.
Wanda, that lava is melted rock, so it's actually really
The
hot.
voice acting. Wanda, that lava is melted rock. Like he was not having it. That means you can eat axolotl. Axolotls. Probably. They divert lava with explosives if I remember correctly. Oh, that's pretty cool. In Avatar The Last Airbender,
kind of
didn't they
volcanic
wait,
eruption can
we
you
already did this
create?
minigame. Yeah, in Avatar, didn't they
Wow. I
well,
can see
of
the
course they use
crystals
their
in
like
this
bending
rock
powers to
because
do it,
they're
but
so
I don't know, I just
big.
remember that episode pretty clearly. Axolotl. Oh, we're going in the lava! What the heck? Oh no, it really is the forbidden marinara. Oh no. Snackery. He wants attention.
Welcome to my
We're just
chambers,
swimming in
class.
it.
The magma chamber, that is.
What's magma, Miss Frizzle?
It's melted rock under the Earth's surface. It pushes up to the surface through a volcano.
Snackery doesn't want me to
And when
bet.
it comes out,
Marinara.
it's called lava.
When the lava erupts, it will cool
It's like that
rapidly
one
to form
game, Pineapple
extensive
Pizza.
igneous rock.
Then, as the layers of the igneous rock pile up, they make a volcanic mountain. Is it me? Or does the magma level seem to be rising?
This magma is
You guys know
definitely
anything about those
rising.
snails that
What
can
happens
apparently
when it reaches
survive
the
in
top, Miss
volcanoes?
Frizzle?
Like
In
in
due
I don't know if
time,
they survive
class.
like
You'll
in
find
magma.
out in
like,
due time.
I just heard something
What
about
happens
like
to the
snails
magma
that
that never
live,
makes it to the
like, in
surface of the
volcanoes,
Earth?
which is like
Does
kind
it
of
still turn into rock?
cool.
Yup.
It's like that
The magma
Pokemon.
that cools very slowly inside the earth forms intrusive igneous rocks, like granite.
As I always say, don't take geology for granted.
Haha.
Whoa!
She's just like Carlos.
Exactly
Don't
how
take it
hot
for
does magma
granted.
get?
Hot enough to melt rock. And that's extremely hot.
Wow! The magma's getting awfully close to the surface.
Seatbelts, everyone! Here we go!
It's hot enough to melt rock, but not the bus, apparently.
Whoa!
I knew I should have stayed home from school today.
They're
I can
back.
tell all my friends what the
They're
inside of a
back
volcano
to
looks like.
standing
Wow, I can see
menacingly.
the crystals in this
The
rock
liquid hot
because they're
magma.
so big.
Okay, we did it. We explored the volcano. Let's see where else we can go. We need to visit a fault line, I think. A cavern? Where else? There we go. We have a fault. The classroom. Canyon. Okay, so we only have like 2 more places to really explore. Let's go to the cavern. Where's Carlos and the other kid? They're dead now. They told one joke too many. They weren't aware of the lava. It was enclosing on them. There was nothing I could do. Spicy marinara. Ooh! It's a friend for Liz. Okay, got a rock.
I've never seen a rock this shape. It looks just like an icicle.
Are those vesties in the background?
That's a pretty cool looking column. I wonder how it got there.
It got made when a stalactite grew down from the ceiling and joined the stalagmite growing up from the ground below it.
I wish I could hang upside down like all these bats.
I mean, you could. With the blood pressure, you know. Can we play with the vesties? Is that what this minigame is? I want to see.
It's a bat race.
It's a
Can you
bat
get
race.
your
Oh, a
bat out of the
scorpion.
cave maze
And a
first?
scooter.
Use your up and down arrow keys to move your bat. Use the left and
Is
right
this just
arrow
Flappy
keys
Bird?
to control your bat's flying speed.
Snackery. Oh. It's kind of like Flappy Bird, but really slow, at least for now. It kind of is Flappy Bird, yeah. Snackery. Wait, I couldn't get the... No! No! No, 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 no! Oh, we're dead. No! At least we're not, like, dying. Wait, what's happening with the collision? It's not letting me through. Oh, it's the water. It was the water. No! How many lives do I have? Can you hear my cat? Schnackery is... He's demanding attention. Schnackery! I'm trying to feed this bat. Should I try to get the scorpion? Ah, dang it. That's what I get! I'm trying to go up! Okay. Doing. Oh my god, the screen tearing. Windows 95 can't handle this game. I thought I could get the scorpion. I keep getting jebaited. I gotta stop. I gotta stop trying to get the bugs! Flappy Bird is older than Flappy Bird? Yes. This is the predecessor. Do you think this is how the dev of Flappy Bird was inspired? He played this game as a kid, or they played this game as a kid, and they're like, I should... Dang it. I should make this game, but better. Oh my god. My fingers are actually getting tired from tapping the directional keys. And not quick enough, apparently. What the heck? Why did the music do that? Oh, you could go faster. Okay. Oh, finish line. I win. I never want to play that game again. It was fun though. It was basically Flappy Bird, but baddie cave race. The freaking like doing
Do
doing.
you want to try your hand at cave painting? Just pick a thumb size.
We can make
dip
art.
it
Oh
into
my god! Look at
pigment,
the size
and
of my
start drawing
thumb.
on the wall.
Is this blue? Wow, this Listen to this calming music. Another ad break already? Man. Okay, let's see if I can finish this drawing. And then I'll put you guys in detention. So you guys can chill in the warm. Oh no, I messed up. Folk, hello! Wait, I gotta stop this ad break from happening. There we go. Well, Folk, hello! Thank you for the raid! You're playing the Minish Cap, yo! Nice. Hello, welcome everybody. I'm playing the Magic School Bus goes to the inside of the earth. We're looking for rocks, and we got sidetracked by cave art. I love cave art. I think it's cool. Seishun, hello. Folk, hello. Welcome. Bears raiding bears. Hello. Yeah, we were going to start an ad break, but then because you raided, I'm like, let's hold off while I finish this amazing piece of artwork. See, this is this is a cave art ancestor of me, of Binka Bear. But Folk, if you have to, if you gotta skedaddle, if you gotta do some post-stream care, no worries at all. But if you want to stick around, feel free. We're looking for rocks, we're doing cave paintings. But let us know how Minish Cap was if you do stick around, and if not, I totally get it. Totally understand. I like this music. Could do earrings. Ye old Babinka Bear, exactly. He'll be around for a bit? Cool! Thank you. If I mix these two, will it kind of look like purple? There we go. I'm like invested now. Okay. Do you think they have a bear image here? Is this a bear? It kind of looks like a bear. Horse, hunts, elephant, or rather mammoth, hand. Oh, we could do the hand art. I think that's a lion. It's just me and the ancestors. It's me chilling with the ancestors. Schnackery. I'm busy. Wait, I kind of like this. No, we can't have the humans here. We can't have the humans. Look, I'm giving myself a pet. Okay. I'm bearish enough. The scratching sounds are satisfying? Yeah. The music's a tad loud, but I think I saw the volume levels were all over the place. Yeah, they kind of were. Me when I draw a sick nasty masterpiece of my ancestors. Oh, thank you for the pet, Shiopi. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and play the ad break right now, and I'm gonna put you guys over in detention, just so I could take a screenshot of this artwork as well. So let's play the ad break. I also gotta let my cat out, so stop raids. Wait, can I not play an ad right now? Give me a second. Okay, I'll see you guys after the ad break. Okay, we're back. She's giving, do you have games on your phone? You guys got games on your phone? Can I play? Almantas, hello, yes. Detention is very cozy, especially Bosch detention. Also, I realize my model should be moved a little bit, so it's, there you go. It looks like I'm right dead center. But yeah, detention's very cozy, as you can see. It's very cozy. This was supposed to be a punishment. This was initially supposed to be a punishment for the Bebinkubs, but the Bebinkubs, they did an Uno reverse on me. They seem to like this place a little too much. So, so sometimes this is where we go for our ad breaks. the Bebinkubs are able to cook a little bit more, especially if they're a little bit too raw. They're able to fully cook. And yeah, we're just chilling over here in Bosch Hell. Hey! Who threw that? Folk! How dare you? That's all I ask. How dare you? So toasty! Do you have games on your phone? My phone has the VLC and an ebook reader. That's games. That's fun. Right? So that means I could play on it then, right? And then I could go on your ebook reader and then like mess it up by by accidentally going on another page way in the future in the another part of the book and accidentally bookmark it there. Oh yeah, you guys can hug each other. Okay, let's get back into it. We have one more like biome to explore. So, oh yeah, and Almontes, if you just walked in, we're playing the Magic School Bus Explores the Inside of the Earth. We're looking for rocks, but we also got distracted by a game where you can make cave art, and I love cave art. I'm not super well versed in cave art history just yet, but I do like that one where it's the whole, like all the hands overlapped on each other. It's one of those like very touching pieces that reminds people of their humanity type things. But that doesn't apply to me because I'm a bear, so. That hieroglyph looks familiar. Like the shape over here. There's a really nice piece of cave art that shows like a bear drawn very, very cutely. And the really interesting thing with like cave art is that when it depicts like animals, like let me get another animal here. Like this mastodon. Is that like they're not abstract. Like the way that they show animals in the cave art, it's something that you can only get if you like are able to observe the animal like in real time, or you've seen it so many times that you can essentially like draw it from memory. So like when you look at how animals are portrayed in cave art, it's actually like, I don't know, like it's just really well done to the point where it's like, were they like looking directly at these animals and observing them as they drew them, or did they just see them that many times, you know? Friendship Ancient Bear, it's my favorite. Some of my favorite people are bears. It's true. It's true, you see. Okay. Oh, we could have printed this. It'd be in bitmap format, but it's okay. Okay, let's see if we can get some more rocks. There we go, we got a rock.
I've never seen a rock this shape. It looks just like an icicle.
And then I do want to end within the next 30 minutes or so because I am starting to get a little tired, and I still have work tomorrow. So luckily we only have one more like biome to explore. The bear, draw me like one of your, I don't even know what I was gonna say. Draw me like one of your French women. Caveman be like, what the heck is a French? Okay, so we got one last biome to explore, and it's the fault. Is it the San Andreas fault? My favorite one? We're gonna find out. And then we gotta see if we got any rocks. You got any rocks on your phone? The fault that I visited did not look like this. Actually, it kind of looked like this. Like if you imagine like 6th grade Binka, she was like down here, and then there was like a wall over here where you could see a whole bunch of like rocks and stuff. And I remember there were some kids attempting to climb it, and the teachers just being like, "Hey, get down from there! You get down from there!"
Speaking of mountains and valleys, I can't wait to evaluate these rocks back at Arnold's geo table.
Dorothy Ann, what the fuck? Okay, anyway.
How quickly can you help
Oh
me
no,
past
it's
this giant fault?
platforming!
Control my jumping power by using your mouth.
Oh no.
The longer you hold down the button, the farther I'll jump when you let go.
Look at how. Oh my god! Why is it so loud? Hello? It's so loud. What the? Why is she moving so fast? What is happening? I feel like. This feels like a fever dream.
Watch out!
Junking controls. It's not even this. I'm literally just clicking. I'm not even using the arrow keys. Hello, impossible. Hello. Oh my god. This is kind of extreme. Oh my god. It's like the lack of animation. It's like the lack of, like, she just like skips straight down.
That geyser.
Plus the music. Like, this is such a fever dream. Oh, it's going so fast.
Whoa.
I think I'm dead. I killed her. Better luck next time. That lasted like all of what, 30 seconds, but that was like the most extreme 30 seconds I think I've ever had in my life.
I can't wait to eat these rocks back at Arnold's Geo table.
If Arnold talks about his geo table one more freaking time, I think I'm gonna lose it. Oh, this looks like what the fault looked like when I took the field trip there as a 6th grader. I think I'm gonna lose it.
Metamorphism can turn shale into slate or limestone into marble. That is so hot. It's cool. I feel the earth
It's like
move under my feet.
the Pillarman theme from JoJo.
This rift valley is so cool. There are so many layers to examine in the fault walls.
They're just like ogres. They have many layers.
Can you help Phoebe and me be live
No,
in finding
we're
the hidden
fracking.
fossil fuels? Click anywhere
Oh, no.
above the oil coal line, and Phoebe will search for coal. Click anywhere below the oil coal line, and I'll drill for oil. But you have to take turns with Liz.
Okay, so click anywhere. Okay, so click. Oh no, we're looking for. Okay, we have to click above.
Excellent.
I see.
We just hit oil.
We hit oil. Oh no, the Bear Americans. They're gonna attack.
Cool. We found some coal.
Wait, so what am I supposed to be doing? Like, do I? Oh, okay. Oh, wait. So do I click here? I don't understand. I wasn't paying attention.
Awesome. We discovered coal. Great work. We just unearthed some coal.
Okay, and then we can get some oil. Child labor, the children yearn for the
we
mines.
just drilled into oil.
It's true, and now the oil is going up to where Phoebe is. This is a disaster. So are we competing? Are we competing with Liz? Is that what's happening right now? Because I think we're winning. Like, I don't know how to tell Liz this, but I feel like we're winning. Oh, it's like Battleship. It's like Battleship. I see. So I think we lucked out for all of these like portions. Ah, I see. It's Battleship. It's basically Battleship. So once we find either oil or coal, then we can keep on going like indefinitely.
Yeah. Yahoo! Yeah.
Oh my god, Liz is going crazy, no! Liz, please! Liz, please! I'm sorry for making fun of you!
More
Get wrecked, Liz. Get wrecked, you freaking idiot.
Cool.
We're so good
We
at this
found some
game.
coal.
We're so good at child labor. Oh no. No, we're not good at child labor at all. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're getting beat by a lizard. This sucks.
Awesome! We discovered coal.
Yeah. Woo, woo, woo.
Great work! We just unearthed some coal.
Yeah, you go, Phoebe.
More coal.
Her biceps
Radical.
are gonna be so good after this.
Cool.
She's gonna be
We
like
found some
ridiculously
coal.
strong. Uh-oh. No, that stupid lizard. They're gonna start celebrating. Okay, cool. Uh-oh. Are we down here? We did it!
Awesome.
We found all the coal.
We discovered coal.
We just need oil now. Okay. Maybe here? No. Arguably, doesn't Ralphie have the easier job since he just moves? Nah, you know what? That probably takes a lot of strength to have to move that thing. No, Phoebe. Wait, that's not where I clicked. I clicked on... I feel like I just wasted a turn.
Yeah. Woo, woo, woo.
Liz! Liz, please have mercy on me. I was just joking. It was just a prank, bro. It's only a joke. It's only a game. Why you have to be mad? Oh my god. Why is why is oil so hard to find? And why is this so slow? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Liz is getting cocky. No, it turns out we weren't so good at child labor after all. We were not so good at fracking after all. What the lucky guess? What? How did they do that? Oh no. Shambles? Nothing? Wait, how come Liz gets to... Wait, what? Ah, we get probes, I see. What happened to the screen? Why is fracking so hard of rubber banding? I know, why is Liz able to... What is this? Also, why is her thing green? Yeah. I can't move mine at all. This feels unfair. Oh, there we go. We got a probe. Oh. Wait, how come I can't? Ralph, pay attention. Ralph, please. Cheats, hacks, lag, map sucks, team sucks. I'm seething and I'm coping. Ralphie's not even moving. They gave up. I think they just gave up. Hello? They gave up. Yeah. Woo, 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 woo. Ralphie, why aren't you moving? I can't watch. I can't watch. We don't have to watch. We could just quit. I'm a sore loser. Also, it was going too
feel
slow.
the earth move under my
Ralphie
feet.
has depression. Ralphie's like, this freaking lizard's beating me at my own game. I don't have the will to do anything anymore. What the? Oh my god. Why are some of the animations so like fast and
I wonder
animated
what
in this
she eats
game?
for breakfast.
Oh my god, Is she human? Is she some kind of monster? Well, she's also the best damn teacher there is, so I can't really complain. And we have another rock.
This is a very glittery rock. It has wavy lines in it.
Okay, let's go back to the bus. Let's see if any of
You
these
can do some
rocks are
really
what we're
great
looking
stuff
for.
at the geo table. Click on a rock and move
Arnold,
it to the
I
table.
know about the
Then
geo
use the
table.
tools to examine it.
I guarantee
Click
Miss
on
Frizzle
me
is some kind of
if you
fake
need help
creature.
using
I
the
would
geo
believe
table.
it. I would believe it.
Welcome to my geo table. The first thing to do is to
Arnold,
wash
I know
it.
about the geo
Then
table. We've
use
been
the
over this.
magnifier to see if it's a rock or a mineral.
Another mineral.
So that samples a mineral. Let's do a streak test and a hardness test
Arnold,
to find out which one.
Arnold, I know what to do.
Yep, that mineral leaves a blackish brown color on the tile.
And a nail.
Because the nail scratched the mineral, we know that the hardness of the mineral isn't more than 6.5. Well, the pocket knife scratched the mineral. This mineral is too hard to be scratched by the coin. Cool. You just identified biotite, a mineral that leaves behind a blackish brown streak and has a hardness of 3.
Cool. Is this any of the rocks? This wasn't one of the rocks that you were looking for, was
Another sample?
it?
Okay.
Yeah, Arnold,
Wash it
another
off,
sample.
Then find out
What do you
if
think
it's a
I'm
rock or
doing
mineral
this
by
for?
using your magnifier.
We're getting a lot of minerals.
So that samples a mineral.
So even if we
Let's
don't
do a
find
streak
his
test and a
rocks
hardness
by
test to find
let's see.
out which one.
Let's say like 5-ish minutes from now, I think I'll probably just
Exactly.
call it.
This mineral
I'm
is
getting
so
pretty
hard that the
tired,
streak
and it's
test
getting
doesn't
late,
work.
so I shouldn't
It
be
leaves behind
yapping
no
so
color.
much. Let's do the nail.
Because the nail scratched the mineral, we know that the hardness of this mineral is
There
too
we
hard
go.
to be scratched by the coin or the pocket knife.
What do you mean
You know
question
the
mark?
geotable routine. Wash off
Do
the
I have
sample
to-
first, and then use
It's
the
because I
magnifier to see
interrupted
if it's a
Arnold.
rock
He
or
didn't
mineral.
like that. Where he's like, well, you know what? I'm just not gonna identify it if you're gonna interrupt me. Dang, I really have to do the whole thing over again because I interrupted him.
So this mineral is too hard to be scratched by the coin or the pocket knife. Because the nail scratched the mineral, we
I don't
know
think
that
Arnold
the
should be allowed
hardness
to have
of the
access
mineral
to a
isn't more
pocket
than
knife.
6.5. To do a streak test, scratch
my
the mineral
God,
across a white
Arnold.
porcelain tile and match it to the color on the panel below. Click on the correct color when you finish streaking.
When I finish
Exactly.
streaking,
This
Arnold?
mineral is so hard that the streak test doesn't work. It leaves behind no color. Great job!
It's been a while since
You
I had
used
to
the
do
tools
most
here
tests,
to
but you don't
identify
forget those
potassium
easily.
feldspar,
I
which
was
is
telling
also called
the Bavink
orthoclase.
Cubs how I have very
This mineral
limited.
doesn't leave
Arnold,
behind a
I'm
streak,
talking.
and it has a hardness of 6.
Arnold. I have very limited experience with rocks, but the limited experience I do have, it definitely stands out because one time was like in the 6th grade when we had like, I guess, a geology class or a geology unit. We went to the San Andreas Fault twice because I guess they just ran out of field trips because it was the default, get it, fault, the default field trip for 6th graders, but then for 8th graders we went again. And I'm like, why? Why did we go again? And I thought like, oh, maybe they're taking us on a different trail on San Andreas Fault. They didn't. It was the same exact location. So there was that. I had a geology friend who like was giving out rocks to every single person. So I think I still have a piece of obsidian and limestone somewhere in my parents' place. And then in college, took a geology of Barrifornia class, but I don't remember much from it. And then in high school, we had to identify rocks. And I did pretty bad. I got a D. And the only rock that I can remember identifying was sulfur, because it's stinky. Is Arnold's voice the same as Pajama Sam's, or am I going insane? You might be right. That actually sounds like it would make sense. Oh, it's feldspar.
Another sample? Wash it off.
You got it, Arnold. It is in
To
fact
rock a
another
mineral by
sample.
using your magnifier.
Obsidian. I do wonder about some of these voice actors because they actually sound like kids rather than like women doing like kid voices, right? So I do wonder if they actually like if it's like a South Park situation where the kids are actually voiced by kids.
So that samples a mineral. Let's do a streak test and a hardness test to find out which one.
Hi Atticus. In elementary schools, I remember they took us to the tide pools. Yo, that sounds cool. I think I vaguely remember that too. I think I remember like I didn't personally see it, but I think we went to the tide pools and I overheard a student saying that like, "Oh, I found an octopus. I found an octopus." And back then I was I don't know why I was under the impression that all octopuses were gigantic.
This mineral
So I
is
was like,
too
"Oh,
hard
they're
to be
lying. I
stressed
didn't see
by
an
the coin
octopus. I
or
didn't
the
see
pocket
one."
knife.
But I didn't realize that octopuses can be tiny too. So they probably did.
Oh boy!
Oh boy!
This mineral is too hard to be scratched by any of the objects on the geo table.
You know what? I'm hearing the Pajama Sam now. I feel like maybe it is the same voice actor. Wait, did he not say? Or did he say? He didn't say it.
Another sample?
What the heck?
Okay, wash it off.
Oh my god. Arnold, I'm kind of tired
You
of
can
you.
do some really great stuff at the geo table.
Oh,
Click on a rock.
it
and
doesn't
move it to
save the
table.
rocks that we got
Then
in
use
the.
the tools to examine it. Click on me if you need help using
Throw
the geo
Arnold
table.
into the pit. It doesn't save the rocks that we got from the other what's it called? The other places. Cause I got like 6 of them. So I was like, okay, I'll just get
Welcome
6
to
of
my
them and we'll
geo
clean
table.
all of them and
The
we'll do
first thing
that.
to
But
do
I
is
guess it
wash
doesn't.
off
It
your
only
sample.
saves the last
Then
3.
use the magnifier to see if it's a rock.
All right, let's just identify this one and I think we'll call it. I'm tired. Tired of Arnold.
So
But not
that
of you
samples
guys.
a mineral. Let's do a streak test and a hardness test to find out which one.
Test his most rating. Just like, you know, put his nose up against the paper and find the streak test. So no streak.
Exactly. This mineral is so hard
This may be a
that the
California
streak
thing,
test
but I
doesn't
remember they
work.
did a field trip
It
to all
leaves
the old
behind
missions
no
around
color.
the general area and so yeah. I definitely remember that as a kid. The only thing I don't remember. So yeah, if you live in California, they usually, especially in the 4th grade, make you do this art project or this project in general, where you learn about the California missions, and then you have to make like a diorama of like a mission. You have to like use materials to make like a 3D diorama of it. I don't remember doing that. Even though like every Californian I know says that they did it as a kid, I don't remember doing that at all. And like even cuz like my mom sometimes she would do the projects for me because she even with my little sister, she sometimes just does projects for us even though I tell her like, "No, don't do that because you want your kid to learn, don't you?" So I do remember like back then sometimes she would do things for me, but eventually like I kind of figured out how to do stuff myself. But I even asked her like, "Did you ever do like a mission project for me?" And I'm like, "No." Like I don't remember that. So I don't know why I missed out on it, but I guess I just missed out on it. But I do remember taking a field trip to our local mission. So, yeah. Like there is a mission that I've actually been to a couple before. They're all really nice actually. Not the whole idea of like why there are missions and missionaries, but like the actual architecture I think is pretty interesting. You made one out of a shoebox. Cool. Yeah, that one of my things with my mom is that like she really wants her kids to have good grades, even if it means that she will do things for us.
On the geo table.
And she stopped
If your test doesn't work,
with me and my
don't
brother.
worry.
She stopped
you
after
might
a while.
still be able to identify a mineral like this quartz.
Oh, it's a quartz.
It has
Okay.
a hardness of 7, which is pretty hard, and that's why it didn't leave any color on the streak test or get scratched by anything.
All right, cool story, bro. Okay, yeah, my mom like would do like projects for us. She would do it for me, my brother, my sister, and my other brother. But for me and my other brother Ashano, he that's also his name on Twitch. Like, she stopped after a while because we were able to just do things fine by ourselves, but then she never stopped for my little sister, and I would always tell her, like, stop doing her homework for her, don't, like, stop doing projects for her, because, like, you want her to learn, right? But then her excuse would always be like, but it's too hard for her to do, and it's like, you doing the homework for her is not gonna help. I think at this point, my sister is in high school now. I think she does her own homework now, but my mom is still kind of helicoptering around and like being like, just making sure that she does her homework. But I remember throughout like elementary and middle school, she would always either do it for her or she would make me do it for her. And I would try, because, you know, I work in education. So instead I would try to like teach my sister how to do it herself. And, my mom didn't always do this, but sometimes she would like nag me and being like, why are you being so lazy? Just do it for her. I'm like, I'm not being lazy. I'm trying to teach her how to do it herself. But it made me, I remember it made me so mad whenever she would call me lazy for not doing the homework for her. How would you be the lazy one? That's what I mean. That's what I mean. So, but like I said, I don't think she's doing it with my little sister anymore. I'm pretty sure my sister's doing her own homework because I remember, my sister was showing off like her French project. I think she was like asking me for feedback, but even though I don't know French, so I don't know why she was asking me for feedback, but she did a really good job all on her own too. So yeah, moral of the story is if any of you guys have cubs of your own, or kiddos of your own, or you have younger relatives, don't do their homework for them. Because then how are they supposed to learn? I remember this one girl in my class who I believe was rich because she always did her projects extra. She made hers with a huge model of a mission, had mini painted models, all encased in a glass case. Dang, just above and beyond, man. Anyway, I have one more rant. So doing homework for pets is okay. Yeah, you could do it for especially your cats. Alright, I'm gonna quit the game, but I have one last like rant. We didn't find any of Arnold's collection, but you know, he kind of had that coming. Quit. Oh yeah, let's save. Quit. He'll be fine. Anyway, let's go ahead and call it for tonight. It's already a little late in my time zone. Let's shut off the 86 box. Shut it down. It's now safe to turn off your computer. Don't do it, Bibbing Cubs. Don't turn off your computer just yet. Unless you have to go to bed. Free us! I'm a little tired. Is it okay if we do not mosh today? If we just go to the outro screen and I raid out? Are you guys okay with that? We'll mosh tomorrow. Actually, what are we doing tomorrow? I think we are... Same as it ever was? We could do that tomorrow. Let's do that tomorrow. Same as it ever was. You gotta remind me though. You gotta remind me. Oh, tomorrow we're doing pixel art for beeplebees. Beeplebees redeemed my free doodle redeem. So, thank you for the stream. I took a nappy. No worries, Tetra. No worries at all. I hope you had a good nap. And then, on Saturday, we're studying more Japanese. So, alright, who are we raiding into? Who's live right now? Let me see. Oh, Casper's live. Let's see. A-Ross, we raided into him recently. There's River. Let's do Casper. Unless he's ending soon. Is he ending soon? Nah, oh my god, he's been playing for 4.5 hours. Okay, we're gonna raid into Casper Cattuccini. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope you guys have a good morning, afternoon, or evening. And as always, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Bye-bye.